Big up, guys. It's your boy, Mark Ken, MUFC fan. And you know what it is, guys. Smash those likes and subscribe. Big up to everyone. Wagwan in the building. Big up to Overhead Kick TV. Big up to Murdrex. Big up to Fred the Red, MUFC News. Big up to Ricardo Pereira as well. And big up to everyone joining. Guys, come in, have your say. It's the Manchester United little bit of transfer update, but really a match preview, guys. Get into the stream. Let's have your say. What do you think as we get ready to face Arsenal away at the Emirates in the Emirates FA Cup on Sunday, guys? It's going to be a big one. It's going to be an interesting thing, but there's other breaking news. Big news coming in, and let's talk about it first. Let's do it. Let's do it some justice. Let's be nice. And you know what? Let's be Reds. And this is what I'm saying, guys. You know why I say this now? Because I'm going to bring this and show this to you to the stage. The, and I would say this is the Amad Diallo equivalent of the women's team currently right now. Gracie Clinton, young sensation of Manchester United women's team, and she has just received a contract extension till 2026. Well earned after many man of the match performances, or woman of the match performances, should I say, for the Manchester United team since coming back into the team after a season-long loan at Tottenham Hotspurs. And the young sensation has been doing it week in, week out, improving, showing better performances, leading the team. Also, one of our top scorers. Big up to her and congratulations for her new contract extension. And of course, you know, it's going to get bigger and the news is only going to get better because guess what, guys? Manchester United are doing the business, and it's what can we say, guys? No matter what you want to say, you have to say that they're doing some interesting things, and I'm pretty sure most fans would be happy about this, just like I am. Manchester United rewards Amad Diallo with long-term contract after the breakthrough season. Of course, the performances have not shallowed. He's still showing consistent good performances in the team week in, week out for the Reds this season. And you know what? Hopefully, it long may it continue. And you know what I'm saying, guys? 2030 is the time frame. And that's a long way from now. 5.5 year contract. Guys, what are you saying? Let me know in the comments. Big up in the building, Hayden. I'm gonna drop the link, bro. I haven't heard from you for a while. Of course, you know you definitely have to get in and give your opinions on them. And let's do the match preview as well. Big up to you as I get into the news and all that is in Man United right now on the hot topics. And come in, guys. Join, have your say. Let me know what you're thinking. Let's go through it because guess what? It's a good day and it's gonna get better. You know what I mean? So, interesting news coming in right now. Interesting news coming in right now. A lot of interesting, transfer targets we've been hearing about this summer. Of course, guys, we were talking about alternative options for that left back role. None other than Dorgu, one of those options. But guys, it's going to be disappointing, and it could be an intense fight because Napoli is now joining the race for this young left wing back talent, and I can say it's going to be a stiff fight for the left back we need. Now, people might say we need Nuno Mendes. Of course, he's a bright talent as well. But at 58 million euros, I don't think United can afford that in this January window. So possibly we can be going at this guy who's just about 20 million euros. Of course, there's going to be stiff competition from Napoli, like I'm saying. Dorgu could be headed there as there's a basic agreement in place with the Salento Club for the promising left back. And now it's up to United to act fast and stop this situation. Will they do it? Or will we lose another possible option that we should be getting into the club, although it's not the highest profile type of signing? Of course, Hayden is in the building and he will be coming in to give his opinions. But the final report before he comes in, Atletico Madrid deliver stance on Alejandro Garnacho. As you know, rumors amid the exit and their sincere interest And in the last few weeks, there's been strong links to Alejandro Garnacho, rated at £60 million, in the form of a deal to Atletico Madrid. The 20-year-old winger has struggled for prominence at the Giants in the last couple of weeks, but this has led to reports that the Metropolitano are reconsidering returning with a concrete offer. While this may be the case, Atleti's stance is not so positive. And guys, Man United still value Garnacho very highly, and given that he's only 20 years of age, it could be plenty of time for him to get back on track. And in this regard, he would pose a quality signing if they were to make the move for this player. Now, will they come in with a concrete offer? Who knows? Of course, there are a lot of different tactics in the window, but let's see how it goes. Big up to Hayden Pro in the building, my brother. What's good? Long time no see. How you doing?
What's good, bro?
Chilling, man. Chilling. It is good news. It comes in threes. Of course, there's a little bit difficulty about, but I would say good news came in threes tonight.
Yeah. Boy, in regards to the Dogu, I like the kid. I think he's a good kid. He's a good prospect. But for me, I'm not saying don't get him. I wouldn't mind getting him if we're complaining about, oh yeah, but this man cost this and this man cost that. If that's the route that we have to go, but if the route is we have to improve the team to get us back to challenging, like they said, they outlined the plan and they said they wanted the title by 2028.
Yep.
So as far as I'm concerned, like what? We're in 2025 now. You want to be challenging, or if you want to start looking like you're challenging at least from next season, and then hopefully win the title in the next 3 years. So in my opinion, I would go for a proven signing if you're gonna do that. Because like I've said many times before, I don't want to be complaining about what a player's not doing because you've given him the shirt, and then we're now debating over, oh, but he's 20, he's 19, he's this age, he's that age. I don't care. If you give a man the shirt, he needs to be criticized in the way of a guy who's got the shirt. Now, as far as I'm
100%.
concerned, anybody who's in that starting 11 week in, week out has to perform because they've been given the vote of confidence by everyone around them to say you are that guy. So if you are that guy, you get criticized like you are that guy. I don't care if the guy is on low wages and he's starting it week in, week out, or if the guy's on ridiculous wages and he's starting week in, week out. As far as I'm concerned, this is Man United FC. This ain't no player FC. This ain't no manager FC. This is winning FC. Yeah, if we're not winning, then something's wrong. And we have to start looking at who's the cause of the problems.
100%. 100% on Garnacho, bro, because I know you're one of the fans that think, maybe it might be a good deal to cash in on Garnacho with the interest of Atletico Madrid. What are your thoughts, bro?
It depends. Because if we're saying, oh, we genuinely haven't got money because there's all these rumors about we haven't got money, and then we spend near enough 200 million in the summer. So as far as I'm concerned, if we haven't got money, we're spending like we have got money. So what is it? It's either we have money or we don't have money, as far as I'm concerned. So if it's a case of, okay, they're offering us money that's too good to turn down, then by all accounts, sell the kid, because at the end of the day, like, we're trying to move in the direction of sorting out the team. So if
100%.
it's a case of, oh, we have money and whatnot, then by all accounts, he shouldn't be starting anyway. So somebody has basically come in and said, "Yo, we want your bench player, because technically he should be on the bench in theory. We want your bench signing. Oh yeah, we know he's whatever age. We're gonna offer you good money for him. He's gonna be pure profit. I'll snap your hands off. If you're offering a crazy money, I'll snap your hands off for it. Because at the end of the day, if someone offers us, let's say, 60, 70 million pound, who am I to turn down pure profit and say, nah, I don't, like, he has to stay no matter what? Like, on what grounds? On what
100.
grounds? Like, don't get me wrong, he's still got potential. All these people that are writing him off, like we've said, he's 20 years old, and he will have a good career in football as long as he stays fit. I think
Mm-hmm.
my only concern is obviously the attitude and everything else, because he models his game on Cristiano Ronaldo. But the thing about Cristiano Ronaldo, the difference is, yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo was a guy who had the desires of being the best and everything else. Early days of Cristiano Ronaldo, he weren't not trying to pass to his teammates and things like that. He might have done a skill here or there or whatnot, or when he didn't need to. But he weren't like trying to shoot for himself every single, like, this guy, every single time I watch him, this guy shoots for himself every single game. He is moving like Cristiano in his final form, and that
Mm.
is annoying. Yeah, he's not Cristiano in his final form. He's not. Yeah, so the idea that this guy can just play games and not pass the ball, not like, this is why if it's a case of we need to sell him to go and get Cava Excalia, I'd rather go and get that guy, because is that guy is 23 years old. Yeah. I'm not
Mm.
being funny, but a lot of guys ain't really watched this guy play properly, yeah. Go watch the guy play properly. He plays like a Super Saiyan. This guy, the way he links up with the striker, his pace, his strength, his technical ability, the feet that he has is insane. Yeah. Imagine, like, he's got the dribbling ability that Jadon Sancho has, but the difference between him and Jadon Sancho is he doesn't mind getting stuck in. He has
Mm.
got strength. He's
Mm-hmm.
actually got strength. He's actually got speed, and he's actually got good shooting ability. And one thing that's blessed about him is he likes to find the striker. He's not trying to be he's not trying to be Cristiano in his final form, and he's just thinking, yeah, I'm the star of the team. I'm just gonna score all the goals. I'm gonna take 100 shots in a match. Like, he's not trying to do that. So, like, we have to know where we're trying to go, and how we genuinely want to improve the team. Now, if they're trying to
100%.
improve the team on a budget, then, as far as I'm concerned, you need to get the right people in, like, and I'm talking about in the management side of things, in the background staff type of thing. You need to go get them, because they might know how to improve the team on a budget. But if it's like, yo, like Rashford's going out, this guy's going out, but we got to replace them with somebody. Replace them with Cava Escalia. That guy's a proper baller. He's a baller. We like Ahmad is a baller, but this guy is a baller's baller. I swear to God, like, people need to watch this guy play. They'll know what I'm talking about.
Interesting, bro. I don't disagree, to be fair. I kind of quite like the player, and I will say this, he's another, how would I say it, Ronaldo fan. You know what I mean? He's another player that idolizes Ronaldo as well. Met him when he was young, and in a way, I would say he kind of patterns his game similar. The only difference is I think he's a little bit more humble with it, to be fair, to be honest. A more hard-working player, will to get stuck in. We all agree on those terms. Now, for the main event, before we get into the prediction for the match and a little bit of the analysis and tactical debate on what will happen against Arsenal, and the great one is here. But the moment, I feel like he had the timing preset in his mind as well. You know what I mean? Great one. You come
Big
right
up,
on time for us to be, the main topic before we get into the match preview. So
big up,
Ivan Hayden,
big
what are
up,
your
big up.
thoughts on the contract? Of course, I would say also well deserved. I think, contrary to what others might think, I think he's a player that has a lot of development still to do. and can still get much better, much better. So your thoughts, great one.
First things first, big up Bailey Tech, big up Markin. And
Big up.
listen, regarding Ahmad, I know I've been getting good in the comments, bro. You get me? Listen, the thing about Ahmad, it's a yes and no thing. Like, I wanted him to get 80K, and I think he's getting 90K. But had he got 150K, I think it would have been way too early for him to get that. But the reason I want like the best players to be like between 80K and 130K or 50K is if a new player comes in. Like when Mount joined us, Mount saw Rashford's contract, he saw Bruno's contract, he saw Anthony's contract, and he was able to negotiate. Marshall was still here, and he was able to negotiate 250K. If he came into the club and Rashford is on 100K, Bruno is on 80K, Marshall is on 90K, Mount would be like, okay, I will take 100. Like, yeah, I'm not better than Rashford and Bruno. But because he saw the contracts, was like, Casemiro, okay, let me take 250, bro. You get me? So when if Ahmad keeps up these performances, and let's say in 2 seasons he's like elite and he's on 90K, when we sign a new player, negotiations will be easy. You get me? It won't be like if let's say we're signing Olise will look at the Ahmad, we're on the same level and he's on 90K. Okay, let me ask for 130. If Ahmad is on 250, Olise, I need 300. So we need to look at it that way. If you look at Arsenal, I think Saka is on 190K. Kai Havertz got 240. It's always the new player, even if the player is not better than the best player, like Kai Havertz is not better than Saka, he will always get like 20K more than the best player because it's the new signing. So like right now, Ahmad is on 80K, 90K. Every new signing, or let me say Lenny Euro, if we have to sign Brantwaite, because Lenny Euro is on 120K, Brantwaite will look at it and be like, we're almost the same level, or maybe I'm a little bit better. I will take 140K. If Lenny Euro was on 200K, Brantwaite would get 250, but because Lenny Euro is on 130, Ahmad is on 90, obviously it is a bit too low for new players. 90 is a bit too low, like for a Olisa. Olisa won't say give me 100, but if it was 150K, it would make sense. Obviously, I'm happy, and I was getting the comments trying to trigger Mark, but I said it yesterday in the group chat. I think you saw it. I said I want 80K, and I'm Ahmad
Yeah.
FC.
We all had that same amount as a fair
Yeah,
assessment
I
for
said
what he
80K.
should get. You know what I
Another
mean?
thing is to keep him humble too. I want him to be humble and grounded. When Marshall got that contract, the 250 contract, he had that run against Fulham. I like after that, like it was not the same Martial. He was good, but he was not the same hungry Martial. Same with Rashford. When he got that contract, literally, I think that's when he fell off. He literally
Yeah.
fell off a cliff.
Never
Like,
recovered.
yeah, after the Carabao Cup, Rashford was dead. So that's he hasn't recovered from the Carabao Cup. After the
No, he
Carabao Cup,
hasn't. He hasn't, to be
he has not
fair.
recovered. He did
Big
not
up
even
to
help
those
us.
bancos.
Yeah, he didn't help us in the FA Cup final. Big up Los Blancos.
Big up, big up, big up, big up, Mark. Big up everybody in the chat, man. How you all doing, bro?
Chilling, bro.
I'm
Before you
chilling.
go,
I'm chilling.
I want to hear I want to hear Bailey's opinion on Ahmad's new contract. You know what I mean? I haven't heard from Bailey long time, so I had to give Bailey the prop, and then you'll go after Tembo.
No stress,
Yeah,
man.
the contract for me, like I think I heard a 120, but if it's 90, I mean, yeah, like the previous caller said, like it keeps him humble. I like the time of guys getting ridiculous contracts and then failing to like score like past get double figures in a season. To me, that needs to be outlined in chalk. Never ever again. And in fact, yeah, this is Man United. Man United is an institution. You come because you want to play for Man United. You don't come because Man United's offering the best paper. And if you are coming because Man United is offering the best paper, it should be based off, oh, this guy is world class. Like, I don't want to sign players that the players in the dressing room are like, oh my God, we've just signed him. No one's gonna argue if that guy's getting 300k a week. Like, no one's gonna argue. This guy, have you not seen what he's done for his club, for his country? He's won everything, yeah. So if we're giving those type of players 300k a week, 350 or whatever it is, it's because they're worth that. They're not only a brand, but they've done things in football, and they're that guy. But we've got a lot of players in the dressing room that are not that guy, earning mad money. Half of them not even playing football, like Luke Shaw and Mason Mount, and Casemiro. Like I even got to add Ericsson to that, and Harry Maguire to a certain extent. So it's like we've got a lot of passengers that we can't get rid of in this club. A lot of them that are holding us to ransom, deciding week in, week out not to turn up. And it's unacceptable now. And that's why we need to pay players low wages. So if they play rubbish, it's easy to ship them out the door.
Facts. Tembo?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, man, they've said it all, bro. They've said everything wrong, man. Man, Bailey, because they've already said everything. But honestly, man, what I would just say is that I think I'm at 90,000. I think it's a fair deal. But if I'm going to be honest, man, I was actually thinking, I believe what is actually it should be around still same what Garnacho is on. I know people will say I'm crazy, yeah, but because you now you want to talk about Ahmad is playing well right now. He's playing well right now. On that basis, now you want to sell to me that he actually deserves the 90. I believe 60 to probably 80, and that 80 should be on incentive, not on like basic. But it is what it is, guys. It's what it is, man. So let's see how this
can I jump in? Can I jump in on that?
Sure.
I saw something that Bayern Munich offered Ahmad 175k, and he refused to take 90k at United. So I don't think Ahmad is going to lose the
great one.
Because
great
if Ahmad wanted money, he would have gone to Bayern.
I don't believe that.
Great one. One thing you need to understand is this, man. Sometimes articles like this comes out here and there.
Listen,
to play.
I'm coming.
Listen. Before you come. Fabrizio Romano said 2 top teams. We didn't know the 2 top teams. Now things are coming out that's Bayern and Barcelona. I'm just saying. Fabrizio did say 2 top teams. You can't tell me Newcastle is a top team. What are the top teams in Europe?
Yeah, you know what? Let me be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Of late, I don't really listen to what Fabrizio says right now because that guy is just a tapping merchant right now for me right now. So one thing is this, man.
And he I'm
going to be honest with you, man. There is no way Bayern Munich. There's no truth in Bayern Munich wanting Ahmad, because I can tell you for a fact, Ahmad is not even better than Michael Olise that they signed. He's not.
He's nowhere near.
He's nowhere.
Not yet.
So that's for one. I think that one is wrong.
But they want to get rid of Son and Coman. Like, it makes sense. They want to get rid of Son and Coman.
So I hear that, right?
Even if they get rid of Sane and Coman, he still have to compete with Olise to get into the team, and he's nowhere near that.
No, Bayern is okay to take him for that. Bayern don't care.
What to start?
And another thing is,
in what position?
Another thing is, why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys like trying to hate on Ahmad? It's like
listen.
It's not
argue.
Okay,
that,
I have a question.
The guy's being a little bit harsh, but realistically, bro, we shouldn't argue whether he's going to start or not. If Bayern is either Bayern willing to pay it or not. In my fair assessment of it, bro, I could hear it because I know it has some men them at Bayern making some good money, like Kingsley Coman and them, and they want to get rid of those guys who has been passengers.
Mark.
Mark. But Kingsley Coman has won plenty of titles for them.
No, but they want to get rid of.
Interesting question into the debate. Really great one, because he won't be competing with Olise for the same position Olise playing.
Mark. One thing
but he can play 10-2. He can play 10-2. Ahmad and Olise too.
What ahead of the guy that's there?
he won't get ahead of
bro.
he will not
They
get
are
ahead of
literally fighting.
Musiala.
Musiala is refusing to sign the new contract. So
Yeah, but he ain't gonna play. Like, let's be real, yeah. Unless they know for a fact that Musiala is going, yeah. If Ahmad signed for them, he's not going to play ahead of Musiala.
no,
He's
that's
not going to play ahead of Elise. These are two players in the team that he's nowhere near.
why. Well, I have a question. Why do you guys think that Ahmad is going to start for Bayern? I did not say that. Like, Real Madrid signed Adagula not to start him over Vini. Like,
Yeah,
they
but
can sign him and put him on
what
the
is he
bench.
getting paid though? But this is, you have to be realistic with what you're saying. 175k is
It's a lot.
starting player wages.
It's a lot.
Especially
It's
in Germany,
starting
bro.
player
Go check
wages.
what Bayern Munich players
No,
are.
listen.
Go check what Bayern Munich players
We
are.
not,
Yeah,
let me
but
not debate.
but you're
Let me not
arguing
debate
about
the.
guys that have won multiple titles with them,
Man.
and at
this
one
is the
point
next
they
thing,
were
CV.
starters.
No, they're still starters, but they are washed. They are dead now.
Yeah, they're washed now, but when they signed the contract, they weren't washed.
Great one. I hear you, bro.
Listen. I stay in
Honestly,
Munich. I won't do my research.
in hindsight, bro, I would say this. I buy the buyer 50-50. I could hear it, but realistically, it's Germany, bro. So everybody would actually ask you the question if you really think he will be on the bench for
can you go
Bayern
to
at
the post of
175k a
Fabrizio?
week.
Did I misread when you say two top teams we wanted Ahmad?
No,
this
you
month?
didn't misread two top teams.
No, but
Okay.
the wages I'm
Which two top
arguing.
teams?
It's the wages.
Extreme.
Okay,
I
listen.
mean,
I did
bro,
not.
if
I
they
did not.
offer that, cool. We're not arguing that.
You know
part.
what? Yeah, I'm not being funny. Yeah, but
I read
let's
it
say
somewhere. It's not like I said it,
let's
bro.
say
Get me,
let's
bro.
say you now. Yeah, you're playing for your boyhood club, right? Your boyhood club. So you don't really need money like that. But then obviously you know that football's a short career, right?
Yeah.
Man United, another team, or you could say even a better team right now, offers you 175k. Yeah,
Big man team.
and Manchester United say, nah, you're not even getting 100. Yeah,
Bro, that is the easiest question you've asked me,
what
fam.
is your wife, your
That
family,
is
and
the
everybody
easiest
else going to
question.
tell you about what you're doing, bruv?
That is the easiest question you've ever asked me. You're asking me, bruv, I would take 10k per week to play for Man United over.
Yeah, but he's already playing for Man United.
Listen to man.
He's already playing for Man United.
He's already
and they're not
playing
doing
for United,
good.
bro.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Listen
It's
to me.
not like 90k is not
I'm
enough
being
for my
so
family.
honest with you, bro. On this
90k
one here,
is
I
enough
don't
for my
think
family.
no player, bro. And this is me being honest, bro. If you ask me about any player, name any player I think I like that played for Man United right now, Man United offer them 60 to 90k, and our next club offering them 2 or 3 times that. Brother, especially if they have a family, they are gone, bro.
Mark, this Olise we're talking about right now. Olise would have signed for Chelsea. The reason why Olise went to Bayern was because of the money. They met the wages he was actually looking for.
Olise is a United fan. He's not a Chelsea fan, so Olise is a United fan,
sorry,
so he doesn't care about Chelsea.
But he's working a job. He's working a job. At the end of the day, yeah.
If Kopama is playing for Chelsea, Kopama is a Man U fan as well.
United haven't come in for Cole Palmer. They haven't come in for him. They haven't come in for Chelsea.
You think United could offer Cole Palmer less than he making at Chelsea, bro?
No. That's illogical. Like,
no. It's not really, bro, because technically it's what you're leading to. Because basically, if I is a man and I get 175k a week from Bayern King, and Man United offering me 90, bro, that's double your money there, bro.
You look at just waffling, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm not saying you can't be a fan of the club and say no. You definitely can't.
Great one.
Great one. But anyway, guys, let me not get too caught up into
didn't like Ryan Giggs. Didn't Ryan Giggs.
Great one.
Ryan Giggs got paid well at Man United. Well,
no, I want to say something, Mark. Great one. You know what? Great one. What I want to say here is this, man. I am not saying. I want you to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: whenever players want a new contract, whenever they want a new contract, we hear stories like this. We'll hear it with Marcus Rashford being wanted with PSG for how many years? They be wanting PSG, and I've been saying it. PSG does not need this. They don't want him, and it just proved my point right now. Right now, Marcus Rashford, they can get Marcus Rashford for 30 million right now. They are not coming for him. It tells you that Rashford and his brother, they use PSG as a means of getting a new contract for Rashford.
I have a feeling.
I won't believe is another another fact why they are not even coming for Rashford even. And that, like, what I'm trying to say is that you hear stories like this will come outside when the player is looking for a new contract.
Rashford is not a good player. I'm not gonna be. It's not a good player.
You will say it now.
Forget
you will
that
say it
fact.
now.
No, I've said it since 2021.
In terms of talent and ability, forget output currently, bro. Right? And this is why I keep telling man them. Form is one thing, but general talent and ability, bro, is another thing.
Please don't mention Greenwood, please.
And I'm not even going to. I don't have to, bro. But you cannot tell me on general form and ability. This brother equivalent to Marcus Rashford.
Let's talk about Arsenal. He is not. It's about to mention Greenwood. It's about to mention Greenwood.
No, he's not mentioning Greenwood.
Him. So
no, but I'm not agree for Rashford, man.
The interesting news.
Rashford is dead. Rashford is dead.
He's dead right now, but on talent and ability, he are more in the bank, bro. Let me just leave it at that.
Come on, man.
Let me talk about this here. Mikel Arteta, more ball controversies, guys. You understand? And
let's use the Carabao Cup ball in the FA Cup.
That's what they want to do. So, apparently, this is all information coming up here. Many lessons learned from his former mentor, but seem to have disregarded a particular pool of wisdom. Arsenal's increasingly beleaguered boss blamed the tricky ball used in the Carabao Cup after his side's wayward performance in a 2-0 defeat to Newcastle United. It flies differently, says the manager. When you touch it, the grip is different. Arteta fretted, ignoring the fact that the side scored 11 goals in 3 previous matches with the same ball design.
Oh God, man! This guy is
that guy, bro.
The English
the
Football League, which runs England's secondary cup competition, hit back at Arteta's comments with a sharply worded statement. As required throughout professional game, the Puma ball used in this season's Carabao Cup and in EFL Cup competition since 2021-22 is tested in accordance with FIFA Quality Program for footballs and meets the FIFA Quality Pro standard. In addition to the Carabao Cup, the same ball has been used successfully in other major European leagues, including both the Serie A and La Liga, and all 3 divisions in the EFL Cup. All clubs play with the same ball, and we have received no further comments of this nature following any of the previous 88 fixtures which have taken place in this season's Carabao Cup. So, guys, it's interesting because after saying this,
there's one thing I just want to know.
This is still a possibility, guys.
There's one thing I want to know. Are we using the Carabao Cup ball in the FA Cup?
No, we are not. The FA Cup ball is sponsored by Mitre. The Carabao Cup is Puma. Anyway, so the ball supplier Mitre have unveiled that the FA Cup Ultimax Pro Winners Ball that will exclusively be selected by the holders of the Emirates FA Cup and Adobe Women's FA Cup this season, Manchester United, of course, and both men's and women's team emerging victorious in the respective FA Cup finals last season. All their subsequent fixtures, all along, they remain throughout the tournament with this feature as the Ultimax Pro Winners Ball. Of course, so Arteta is going to be using a new ball that he's never played with this season, because this is the ball that's only played when Man United plays in the FA Cup, whether it's the men's or women's team. Upon unveiling this official statement, the unique Ultimax Pro Football champions Mitre rich football heritage in football with a design inspired by Mitre Ultimax from the late 90s that was given the champions of the Premier League. Steep said in history, but reimagined for the modern game. The winner's ball is anticipated to be sought after collector's item with less than 500 made. I'm getting one. Definitely. The 2024-25 Emirates FA Cup and Adobe Women's FA Cup Ultimax Pro 24-25 football designs are evaluated further for the Specials Winners Ball with a bright gold accents, emphasizing the magic of the cup and bringing pride to the reigning champions' play. The Ultimax Pro, used in all sponsored FA competition, is built over decades of knowledge, and you know what? They just said Arteta has to hold that. So guess what? he's probably going to complain about this ball as well. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, guys, because, we face them at the Emirates. It's going to be a must-watch game. I have to tell everyone, you must watch this game because Man United is going to smash the Arsenal. Remember, I said it first. Let's get into the match preview. Of course, we're going to have that starting 11. We're going to, try to pick one at some point. But, guys, what are your thoughts on this game? There's no Bukayo Saka. He's out injured still. There's some other players who are also not available for this game. So who do you think are the key players to watch in this game, guys? This question is for you. I'll start with Temba, and then we'll move upwards. And everyone in the chat, let me know what you're thinking.
Honestly, man, what I would say is that for some reason, man, I think United can win. They can win this game, man. Honestly, only if they can give us that same performance we saw against Liverpool, though. But I honestly believe United. I see United winning this game actually 2-0, actually. That's what I would say. 2-0. And the player for me, you see the same guy at the moment now, who is shining, Ahmad. And maybe I could say Garnacho.
This man, bro. This man.
No, you know what is the great one? Let me make you understand something, man.
The guy you don't rate. It's calm. It's calm, innit? It's calm, bro.
No, let me say something right now to make you understand what I'm saying.
This guy is over getting sense.
They have been signed. Wait first.
Can never play for Bayern. But he will turn up.
No, the man didn't say that he can never play for Bayern.
No,
calm down now, bro.
But
I did not say he can never play for
Bayern.
I am saying the story is not true. I'm not saying he's not going to play for Bayern. Don't get me wrong. You're missing it now. I am saying the story behind it.
The argument was the wages. The wages are high for a guy who ain't gonna start ahead of 2
guys. You do realize that a player going on a free transfer normally gets high wages. That happens a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not giving high wages to a guy who I'm putting on the bench.
Yeah, but he's going to turn up. Why did you mention Garnacho? Young Ronaldo. I heard somebody says young Ronaldo. So.
But that same young Ronaldo.
I said he models his game on Ronaldo.
I've done much more. He has done much more than Ahmad in the United shirts. What are we doing here, bro?
Great one.
Is it because he's having a bad season, bad form of season?
The stand-up performance of the game, and you're still upset, bro.
Come on,
listen tonight, bro.
No, man.
Listen, okay, there's one thing I don't understand.
If you're not sucking him off the same way he's sucking him off, then you're a hater.
The one thing I don't understand.
But great
I don't understand how people see Garnacho as young Ronaldo. He's not even better than
bro. Come on, relax now, bro. Relax. Let me talk about it, Mark.
Goldbridge
I will definitely get to your comment just now, bro. I just want to hear what Great One thoughts is about the Arsenal Man United match, and then we'll get to Bali, and then we'll get into some more transfer news a little bit, guys. So just bear with us for a few seconds longer, right? Great One.
The players
your key player of the match from both teams.
The player to watch.
I'll let them go a second time, but pick one. Pick the danger from Arsenal. Players to watch. And your players to watch from United as well.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Somebody
will go after.
Okay.
Who's going now?
You.
Okay. The danger man for Arsenal is obviously Declan Rice. Those guys are dead in open play. So obviously Declan Rice corners are gonna be tricky, bro. You get me? So Declan Rice is the danger man, not because he's a good player, because of the corner kicks. No, they are no Saka is not there. They are not threatening at all. I saw them against Newcastle. It was cross after cross after cross after cross. They couldn't do anything. And for Man United, I'm not going to say danger man. I'm going to say key player, Manuel Ugarte. He was the key player against Liverpool. He was the key player against Man City too. Obviously, Ahmad got the win, and he was the key player against. No, he wasn't. He did not play against Newcastle, and you saw how we played. We could not literally go and get the ball from them. And I think Ugarte is going to be key. He's going to dominate Declan Rice, and he's going to allow the likes of Højlund, Zaxi, Ahmad, and Garnacho to flourish. So that's the thing. Like Ahmad may score, who knows? But if we were to win, man of the match will probably be Ugarte, just like Liverpool.
Okay, big up, bro. Yeah. Yo, Bali Tech. What's
Yo,
your thoughts?
yeah, Arsenal got a cheeky Brazilian up front. I think he might be the danger man. He scored a cheeky goal against us. I think at the Emirates before. I think he's going to be dangerous. He might be one to watch. And obviously, they've got Kai Havertz and they've got Gabriel at the back with the corner kicks. So them three are probably Arsenal's danger men to watch out for. In terms of Man United, you're looking at the likes of Højlund if he starts. You're looking at Ahmad because he's in form, and you're looking at who else could I say from Man United? Ugarte is going to be one of the guys that obviously Arsenal have to look out for, in my personal opinion.
I think so as well. I mean, for me, it's going to be an interesting fixture regardless. I think, we have to look at it from the perspective Arsenal has been a better team in the league, in the Premier League, than Man United over the last 2 seasons, in my opinion. They've done much better consistently.
Sorry, I forgot to add Bruno. That's wild. Bruno played crazy in the last game.
Bro, Bruno was on some sensational business in the last game, and if that
Bro,
continues...
that man was on drug, bro. That guy was on, man. I've never seen Bruno played.
He silenced
so well.
me. I can't lie, he silenced me.
That guy played, like, for me to say Bruno played well, then you should know he played well, man. I'm played well in that game, honestly. But coming to that Arsenal match, man, man, I don't feel the dude, man. So if I'm telling you that he played well, man, he really played well, man. He played well. And for that Arsenal match, man, I don't understand. Declan Rice, that guy is rubbish, man. He has been crap this season. I don't want to lie. So if Arsenal are hoping to on Declan Rice in that midfield, come on, man. Ugarte will put him in his pocket.
It's the corners, isn't it? It's the corners.
Oh, corners, man. They've not really been doing anything ever since. How long? When it was last time they scored a corner kick? When was the last time?
Like recently, they always score almost every game they play.
No, not recently. No, I think in the last 3-4 games they've not scored a corner kick. They've not. I think
I'm pretty sure against Brighton they scored. They almost score in every game. The only goals they score are corners. That's all. They scored against Brighton. Literally, I'm not joking. Those are the only goals they scored. Their last goal was the corner kick against Brighton, and I think before that they scored 2.
Yeah, but when
even Fulham drew, it was the corner kick. It's always corners. Without corners, they would literally be like with us in relegation.
And that is why
what's the Brazilian guy's name that plays for them?
Martinelli?
No, the other one.
Trossard.
No.
It's give me Migueles now.
Jesus,
give me Migueles.
This guy scored a hat trick. Yeah, this guy scored a hat trick. I don't think any of them came from corner kicks not too long ago. I think he's literally on a run of form in terms of goals. I think in like his last.
The funny thing is,
he benched him.
One of them came from a corner kick. It's always corner.
Man scored a trick against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, and one of them, the first one was a corner.
Put him on the bench.
The first one was a corner kick.
Yeah, and then I think a game after that he scored a brace. So he's scoring goals right now.
He's scoring goals, but Arteta is not using him. He's benching him. That's what I'm trying to say, Bailey.
But this is going to be the cup.
Scott brace. He put him on the bench.
But this is going to be the cup, so I'm thinking in a cup game he's more likely to think I might start this guy in the cup.
Okay.
Listen, let me try and give a small scout report on Arsenal, like right now from the Arsenal, because obviously I watch the emergency streams from League Ghana. Right now, Odegaard, I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he has less GA. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about the GA. He has like 3 GA. I think he has scored like 1 goal since April. It's crazy. The stats are mad. Right now, Odegaard is not in his creating team. Martinelli is playing Saka's position right now. And they look absolutely to even the games they win, it's always a scrappy corner that gives them the equalizer, and then they go into even Brentford. They were losing. I think Brentford, they scored a normal goal, then they scored a corner kick. So they're always corner kicks are saving them. Fulham, even with Saka. Fulham take the lead, and then corner kick equalizer Saliba. and I think they scored another goal that got cancelled. So literally, they have been spamming corner kick goals, even against Newcastle. What's his name? The guy who scored against us, Timber. He came close to score in the first goal against Newcastle, and Newcastle's good at defending corners, and still Arsenal almost scored against them. So literally, Arsenal right now in open play. Trust me, I see when they play. Sometimes I do hate watching them. They play like Stoke City. Like it's not even a meme. Like Martinelli goes down the wing with no intention of crossing the ball, but with the intention of winning a corner kick. Same thing the other side with like they cross the ball with the intention of winning the corner kick, and then they celebrate the corner kick. So literally, that's what we should expect. We need to be very good at corners.
I've never seen a kind of like a useless thing like Arsenal, man. Like they celebrate corner kick as if they won a penalty.
Yes,
I don't understand, man.
Yes, Martinelli is like yes. Like
but what I want to ask is this, man. All those picking pocket Ateta was doing, those tactics were picking pocket. Like, what are the outcome right now on the pitch? Picking pocket, like that guy.
Bro, I just think he was facilitating some not so, how should I put it, upstanding fellas in the community, trying to get them on the right track, help them get on their feet. Maybe he was trying to
you have to be on the alert. You have to be on alert. That's what basically he's saying. Be at alert.
I think
they don't steal the league from you.
I think he thought he's going to win the Premier League this season, and so those things he said would have looked like iconic. Like the Sir Alex iconic things, or before Sir Alex wins the league, is like he could have been killed. All those things. He wanted to be that iconic, but now he just looks like a clown. Now he looks like a clown. Man. Imagine he won the league saying those things. Everyone was Arteta. He's talking about robberies or oh, that's funny. Haha. This guy is such a funny manager. Just like Klopp. Klopp was doing things. Had he not won anything, they would have looked at him like a clown. But because he won things, they loved him for the things he did. That's how it works. And Arteta, sadly, it has not worked. And now he looks like a clown for all the things he said. Michaela Tapas, bro.
Brother, all right. Down to business, guys. Everybody in the comments, look at the starting lineup that we have on the screen. Let me just make it really big so that everybody can see it right now. Big up to everyone. This is the proposed starting lineup from your boy, Mark N. Now we're going to make adjustments. What are your thoughts in the comments? Who do you think should start on Sunday? Get your starting lineups in the chat, guys, so we can make alterations. And by the end, we will make a lineup that we think will defeat Arsenal on Sunday. Of course, Ruben Amorim is going to do his thing. But this is our thing right now. So
okay, should we be a bit realistic, or should we do our thing?
We doing our thing, bro.
Okay. Well, because I was going to say put Dalot there immediately. But let's do our thing, and let's do our thing.
Right, so as you can see, guys, I started it off. Let me make it big just so you guys can see it better. Started it off, right, and I put Mazraoui in the right center back role because I like him there better when it comes to building out from the back. I think I would love to see another partnership, at least for 90 minutes, of Anthony and Ahmad. We have seen some good performances over the course of a few games where they have played together, some good performances. I've seen Bruno more in the deep midfield role in this game than I've seen him in attack in some moments. So I put him next to Ugarte. Of course, he could alternate with Kobe Menu, who I thought had a very good performance, one of his best performances this season, to be honest. You know what I mean? So Onana in goal. What are your thoughts, guys? How we finish off this team?
Obviously, Maguire has to play because of the set-piece threat, and he's also at the moment on form right now. So Maguire.
Great one. He wanted to know your say on about Onana in goal.
Did you ask about Onana? Did you like this? That's a useless question because I don't even want to mention the Turkish guy. I don't want to mention the Turkish guy's name.
But why, man?
Like, I think we should just move on to centre backs because unless you want us to debate the Turkish guy, I don't even want to say his name.
No wonder you're spent straight to Harry Maguire.
Let's go straight to the centre backs because, at least
one, man.
Something else, bro. Telling you, bro.
We can debate.
Yeah, Munchen, bro.
We can debate Maguire. I'm ready to debate Maguire and delete. I'm not ready to debate Onana and the Turkish guy. No.
Bro, man. No, but bro. I want to ask a question, man. This guy, that Vintech, That boy called Vintek. Where is he?
Brother,
Vitek.
listen to me. He not here
Vintek,
right
yeah.
now.
Your
He playing
goalkeeper.
for another team on loan. Let me not talk
Bro.
about Vitek right now.
Is he
We
good?
That
Is
upset
he
guy.
them
good?
on them, bro.
That guy
Is
is
he
No,
good?
yeah.
he's a player. He's a player.
Oh, that guy's a good
I
goalkeeper.
like
I'm sorry,
Kova,
man.
bro. Man. Tena got so many. We know he has the armored cranes, but selling Kova after he had just had
He didn't
a
sell
break.
Why men keep blaming Tenag for selling Kova, bro? The man had an interview right at the beginning of last summer. I don't know if you need to go and watch it. Maybe you should go and watch it because in that interview he said and he called the list players like Alvaro, like Kova, like Kwambala, like other players that he did not have the control over to say don't sell them, don't loan them. I would like to keep them. You understand? What he was able to do was fight to keep Ahmad this season from them sending him back to Sunderland or somewhere else on loan. So we lucky that he got to remain because he was about to go on loan and we never know what another had him there. If Ten
Uh,
Hag
I,
didn't keep him.
I don't think he would have gone on loan. I don't think Ahmad would have gone on loan.
You
No, but
can't
what
go
I'm
on loan
saying
with
is
one
they was
Because it
about
will
to send him on loan.
it will be the
And
same
Ten Hag say keep
similar
him.
situation of Kopama at Man City because remember Pep wanted to send him on loan to Burnley, and that was where he said he wanted to leave. Now
Exactly.
with Ahmad,
badly. Pep wanted to
yeah,
send Kolbama. Oh my
to Burnley,
days.
yeah, when they sent to Burnley. So now with
Wow.
Ahmad, don't forget his contract was going to expire anyway. So I don't think he was going to accept a loan deal.
Oh, talking about this loan deal have not this season, last season, bro.
Okay, last season.
Ahmad was
So
Okay,
injured last season.
that's
Ahmad was
when
injured.
before he
okay.
was injured before he was injured at the beginning of the season, they was going to send him out on loan and Ten Hag say no.
So,
But anyway, I
back to this
digress.
team, man. Back to this team.
What are we doing
I
about
think
the left center back role?
Lisandro Martinez must. I think this year have to be Martinez, man, because I would like to see Ariamas, but
Wait, you would like to see Ariamas at left centre back?
yeah, I believe you
KG would have simbined you right now.
It's a KG.
I think if for me, if it was up to me, I would put the lit in there with Harry Maguire and
Yeah, I don't mind that
Mazraoui
too. But at the moment,
because of the set pieces.
So we say
I'm sick of set pieces coming in and they target Martinez.
Yeah.
And he gets out jumped or bullied and we're just looking like how. So I think the lit needs to play with them three. I think they can hold it up at the back.
And Mazraoui, switch Mazraoui to the left hand side because Mazraoui is more
yeah,
agile.
I was gonna say that.
Okay.
Switch Mazraoui and delete. Yeah.
Because I don't think you lose anything with the build up if Mazraoui's playing on the left side.
No, I don't think so either. So what are we saying about that left midfield role?
Well,
obviously we know Amron will play Dalot, but Markin was saying who do we want?
I keep saying they we thing. I
But
mean,
Anthony
we have a shout
right.
here for Euro to come in here. We have a shout here for Euro to start.
Lenny Euro?
Yeah.
What, at left wing back?
I no, but in the back three. So maybe I guess he might be wanting to push Mars on the left wing back.
Well, yeah, but then is that attacking enough, or is that too defensive? I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind, but I want attacking football. I don't want to. You see the game that we had before, yeah. Everybody was trying to say it was a horrible take, yeah, because I was saying that I'd rather us put in a performance and go for the victory and get beaten rather than don't lay a glove on them and lose 2-0. And everyone was attacking me saying, oh, no, my God, no, I don't want that. And I'm thinking, hold on. Are you trying to watch football to see your team not perform? Like, I'd rather us lose, but put in a performance rather than lose and not even show any fight or effort or anything.
Me too, I agree with that.
Well, Mark,
So what you say now?
I will switch.
I'll just put it in for now, and by time after September talk, maybe we'll come to a consensus who we will make a switch or a change, right? So I'll just put it like this for now. Let me say this is the current situation here.
So, Mark, what I will do is this, man. I will switch Anthony and Ahmad, then put Anthony at the left wing back.
So it
Anthony
was put
at
Ahmad as
left.
the right wing back.
Yeah, then Anthony as the left wing back.
Okay, so hold on. Boom. So where we putting Mars now?
Back to where he was before.
All right. So Anthony going here. So currently, Euro is iffy.
Yeah.
Boom. So who's the next 10? Jay-Z?
I prefer Bruno in the 10.
I'm not sure about Maino in the 10 right now. I'm not sure.
I think Bruno needs to be in the 10. I don't want him I don't want him back there. Not to say that he can't play there, but going off the last game, he needs to be more near to the goal.
So how this looking for you guys so far?
Me personally, I don't want Jay-Z in the starting lineup. The guy just, when he gets the ball, it's almost like he just finished smoking something. Like he just so yeah, we're chilling, we're on the beach. like it's due, like what you know, it's all
allow
inclusive.
him. He's just a chill guy.
He plays like he's on an all-inclusive holiday, bro.
He's just a chill guy, innit? Like, just allow him, bro. Allow Jay-Z, fam.
He plays like he's on an all-inclusive holiday, bruv. You know when the alcohol's free, bruv. He just plays like that.
And he's from Amsterdam too, so it makes sense.
Yeah, well, you know he's got that loud pack before the game.
How about Ugata and Casemiro then? Maino take Zexy spots.
Nah. 2 10s were slow, nah, bro. Nah. Listen, I don't rate Garnacho, but I will play Garnacho in one of the 10s. If Ahmad is at wing back, I'll play Garnacho in one of the 10s. We need a fast 10.
Well, then I'd rather go with Garnacho. I'm not being
Garnacho.
Funny, but I'd rather go with
Mark
Garnacho.
knows I don't rate Garnacho, but the way he played against Liverpool, he impressed me. I even said it. Like, I don't rate Garnacho, but I was impressed with it. So,
but you know what? You know the sad part of it. I was still seeing people saying, aside the pass he made to Ahmad, he did nothing in the game. I was like when?
No, he played
what
well.
Is this hatred? Like they said, no. When he goes to the front, he passes the ball to the back. But if a player is going to the front, because one thing is this: if we try to take a player on the run, he loses the ball. They blame the dude.
No,
now he goes to the front and see the
that.
ball. The front is packed. He come back, pass the ball to somebody available.
Yeah, recycle.
Aside the fact that that deflected pass he made to Ahmad, he did not in the game. I was like, bro, man, your fan base is a problem.
That's an agenda, bro. That's an agenda.
Oh, God.
That's an agenda, bro.
Oh, so, man.
From back to 10 positions, you know, we have Onana, Delit, Maguire, Mazraoui. I see Mr. B is saying he would rather have Delit in the centre back, Mazraoui and Leacher. But, you know, Mr. B,
Maguire
had played really well, but I am very concerned about the corners with Arsenal. We know that's the only way they could score against United currently. And for me, I feel like this is a better starting backline to start the game. Maybe you could bring Lissandro on into the game, but I'm more comfortable with a taller backline in this current moment.
If I'm bringing on any guy into this game, yeah, and they're going to the back, it has to be Euro. Like, I'm not trying to bring on Martinez and then they get a corner and then they score. I'm not trying to do that.
I'll bring him on.
Martinez did this thing against Liverpool, but to be fair, Arsenal are base, bro. Arsenal are base. They're different from Liverpool, so
yeah.
Bruv, if we're winning 3-0, by all means, bring him on. We're cruising. Like if it's like 0-0 and you're bringing on a short centre back for someone who's like 6'1", 6'2", you're mad. You're mad. Like, why
Gabriel
do
will
it?
eat
Why do
Martinez
it?
alive, bro.
They
So
play for corners. They play for corner kicks.
exactly,
They
especially
will
against
hit
United.
the ball against the player's legs just for it to go out, and
And
then they'll
celebrate it.
celebrate corner kicks. Why? Why do it? We need physicality. We need height and everything else in this. Like, like, are you not worried that we're going to the Emirates? You know, we're not at home,
Brother.
We went to
Listen,
Anfield with
no matter
Martinez,
home or
bro.
away, the PGMOL and the ref plan, they out for us, bro. They going to cheat us. And it's Arsenal, we going to get called offside multiple times when we are not. We're probably going to concede a penalty. And we will probably hit shots that will hit Saliba hand or Gabriel hand and will not even get a VAR replay. And they will tackle whoever is starting as a striker in their box. And we will not get a penalty, bro. So don't tell me what, for the Emirates, bro. I
But
expect it
listen,
to be
Marken,
thieves, the den of thieves.
but Marken, this know that this Arsenal is different. This, trust me, the game is going to start and it's going to look easy. They're not going to put us on that pressure you're talking about. That's not happening. Trust me, that's not happening. It's going to be like the Liverpool game where everyone thinks Liverpool is going to bomb us and it's going to be short after. No, it's not going. I think it's going to be exactly like
pieces? What about the set pieces?
Obviously, the set pieces they will have a few, but
so
that's about it. That's about it.
Do you trust? So if Martinez is marking Gabriel, do you trust that if that ball comes in, that Gabriel's not going to score? Do you trust?
No, I was talking about the mark end point of how like they're going to attack us and maybe get an unlucky pet. No, I don't think so. I was talking about that point, not the Martinez point.
Fair
I don't
enough.
think Arsenal fans are scared. Like literally, they're scared of the game. They're like, oh my.
They won't be scared if Martinez is marking Gabriel. I tell you that. They won't be scared then.
The set piece coach, man. The set piece
They'll
coach
be celebrating.
Side-eyed if Martinez is put on Gabriel, bro.
So
but
guys,
for whatever reason, this same issue keeps happening. Martinez keeps on getting outmatched by big men. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to play Stoke, Martinez is not the man for Stoke. He might be the man for the general game, but he's not the man to play against a Stoke.
Yeah, Stoke has some tall boys in the team, bro. 100% them tall defenders. Men like them tall men from Newcastle, Ben Mee and them brothers.
By the way, if we
like
take the lead,
basketball.
If we take the lead against Arsenal, prepare for corner after corner. That's like they panic and they just stop playing football. That's what they did against Newcastle.
Once they face United, they don't play football, bro. How many shots they had on goal against United? 4. United
they
had
tried,
like 19.
And that was them on form. They are worse now, and we are better. Okay. We have been on bad form, but the bad form is kind of a myth. I don't want to talk about it right now, but those losses have been a myth. Like
what I want to ask now is the most important question now. As you can see, guys, the lineup pretty much
By the way, like you put Zirkzee there by default.
Joshua Zirkzee out of the striker position because he was on the team already. Now, if he stays there, I don't know. What are you guys saying about that? Who's starting up front?
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it as much because I feel like in the midfield he's going to cause more damage than anything else.
Okay.
Up front, it might be a little bit different. However, I just prefer we go into the January transfer window, we sign a player before the game, and then we stick him up front. No problem.
The game is Sunday, bro. Today is Tuesday. Unless you sign a player in the
tomorrow.
morning.
Sign him tomorrow, bro.
We have to register him by midday,
11 a.m. tomorrow, King.
And register him, bro.
Yeah, sign someone tomorrow, bro.
Man,
not enough time. Not enough time.
I mean, if I was DOF, trust me, you know the kind of moves we'd make? We'd already have Danny Olmo. They feel bro, we 9 days into January. It takes 7 days for Barcelona to get him registered, bro. On the second day, he would have been in Manchester. I'm telling you.
Nah, Mark, you would get finessed for
They haven't
Daniel
registered him
Almo.
yet.
Brother, I would
You'll
have
be paying
offered,
him
bro, listen to me.
500K a week, bro.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah, Mark
I
Hen
want
is
you all to hear
Glazer,
me
bro.
out on this,
Mark
right?
Glazer, bro.
Danny Olmo come to United.
Mark
United
Glazer.
go on to win 11 of the next 18 games.
Here we
He
go.
as a main contributor, I offer him 300K a week, but he scored 10 goals and have 15 assists. Who mad? Who mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at that.
Okay, right. So what I'm saying is I would have get the job done.
Yeah.
No matter how
We
it
have
takes,
the
I would have get the
we
job
have
done
the
quick and fast, bro.
we
I
have
would
the
have
buyback.
a left wing back
you would have
signed
put us.
and
You would have
Danny
put us.
Olmo, and I wouldn't have spent more than 30 million euros, bro. I
Mark
tell you
Hen.
now.
Mark Hen, we
But
have the
then you would
buyback.
have put us in a situation where we're paying a guy 300K a week, and
Euros,
now,
by the way.
okay, euros. Okay, fair enough. Fair
He
enough.
on 240 and 30 something euros right now, bro. I think what it is he on is the equivalent of 169,000 pounds, right? I was giving him 300K in euros, bro. That's no more than 220K in pounds. Brother,
No,
have it. You know what? I
We
was
have
not paying 40,
Mark Hen.
50 million to sign you.
We-
Enjoy
we
a
have
nice contract, bro.
Mark Hen, we have
no, he would be
we have
free if he was coming. He would be free because they can't
Exactly.
register him, innit?
Exactly.
exactly.
So I'm
Mark
not
Hen,
paying for him.
we have a
So come have a
striker.
nice contract.
Mark Hen, we have a striker with a buyback clause who plays for Marseille. I don't know how quickly that can be done.
I would have done it. It would have been done. He would have been here to play the game against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Brother, you laugh.
Nah, man, you
Man,
can't stunt Ahmad's development. You can't stunt his development, bruv.
No, you
brother,
can't play
one
striker.
could play in the
Bro.
10
You
and
can't
one could play right
striker.
wing back. Bro, if I had to sell Anthony, sorry, bro, I was selling him. Telling you know.
No,
And
he
I
would have
think
to
he
play
lost.
striker. Like Greenwood can play striker. Everyone has forgotten he played striker in his last season.
Bro,
Before
we need to
Ronaldo
get rid
came.
of Anthony as well, man. We need to get rid of this guy, bro.
I'm willing to give Anthony a chance.
Nah,
at right
no
wing
more
back.
chances, bruv. He's on some mad wages. Like when
bro,
I think
he's
about
currently on 160K a week.
If
Because of the
get him
27%
out, bro.
depreciation from UCL.
What if
Get
he
him.
accepts a pay
So
cut,
if
bro?
we're in the Champions League, you're telling me that this guy is gonna go up to 200. We need to get this guy gone, bruv.
Brother, I'm not too mad at that because it's not his fault that he get that shit contract. Whoever give him that is a dummy. But let me be honest, right? If he actually comes in, or let me just say in the next 10 games, he has a goal and assist in every other game. Let me
I
just
don't
say
care.
10-10 or 5-5. You know what I mean?
Guy, bro.
Honestly,
Anthony
let's
is
just
only
see,
but
let's
one
just see.
goal
guys,
the
man,
whole
but guys,
season.
Honestly,
I
One
think
goal,
give him
man.
time.
I think you guys have been
It-
have been harsh on this dude, man. I will not lie to you, man.
if he does that and he boosts up his transfer value, and someone says, "Yo, 60, 70 mil," take it in a heartbeat.
Bailey, you're just you have an agenda on Anthony. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't have an agenda on no one, bruv.
You say
My agenda is Man United.
Anthony is
Bro, from the
player
first
of the
season,
month.
you see, from the very first season, yeah, me and my cousin were talking about this. From the very first season, this guy came in, yeah, and I watched him play. I said, bro, this guy's not it. My cousin was like, no, man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's like, he done all this in Ajax. I said, bro, I've watched him play. He only turns up in the big games. This guy is not it. Like, no, man, what are you talking about? Like, fast forward to now, the same cousin is now telling me the guy's shit. So what is it? Like, bro, sometimes you could just tell when a guy is gonna remember the price tag that he came. This is another reason why I don't understand Hoyland. When the guy came in for phenomenal price tag, you've come to the club, you're rubbish, you're on mad money. The only difference is Hoyland ain't on mad money, but Anthony is on mad money.
But you know, bro, like, let me be honest, bro. Forget he on mad money. Forget the mad contract he come on for a second.
But I can't
because
He said, I can't.
I mean, because realistically, bro, the way I look at it is
you
not
can't
his
tell.
fault.
That's like saying, forget your girl cheated, like she's cooking.
No,
I
that's not the same, bro. That's not the same, bro. what I'm saying is this, right? It's not his fault. It's not his fault he got that deal. It's not his fault we paid that much for him.
Marken, you're getting cooked, I can't lie.
Bro, no. But I already said I would sell. If I was DOF, I already told you all what was going on happen. He would not be here.
But the honest is this, man.
I just being real. Like, but at the same time, I could still say if he was to get 5x5 in the next 10 games, right? I would give him a shot at next season. Because for me, I would look at it as last season, I already chalked last season up to him having extreme emotional stress, right? And I write it off. So I'm not really judging him on last season. I judged him on the first season, which he did okay, and I was expecting him to push on. So if he was to do that at the end of this season, and let me say he start the next season in a good form, which I think he will, he's that kind of emotional player. I would give him a chance.
Next season. Man's giving him next season.
I would, bro. I just being honest,
bro. I'm sacking you now officially as DOF, bro.
Bailey, I'm telling you right now.
Officially gone.
Bailey.
Mark, but what is this, man?
Bailey, if you're to ask Mark N right now, like sell one between Anthony and Ahmad, this man is selling Ahmad immediately,
no,
bro.
No, that's blasphemy.
I would not do that.
But guys, me, I've been somebody that been talking about chances, and I said this under Ten Hag when Ten Hag was not giving Ahmad the chances. I said, like Ahmad, I don't think the team is too good whereby Ahmad cannot at least get into that team. And Ahmad right now, I've gotten a manager, I believe, that gives him the opportunity, give him the chance. I would not lie to you guys, man. When Anthony came back from Brazil after that, what's it called? That accusation. Like, you can't tell me he really had 5-10 games run off, like 10 games he played consistently, because you perform here, you get dropped. And that was what Tenaga was even doing in this season. You simply perform, score 2 goals, 1 assist, get to the bench in the very next game. So for me, I just think, man, the way you guys are going on Anthony, man,
it's ridiculous.
And looking at this team, right now,
interesting. He hasn't proved that he's better than Ahmad. He hasn't proved it. Like by all rights,
he didn't have to prove that though. To be honest,
but he has to.
No,
he has to.
Yeah, we know, but
hear me out on this, right?
But
when he came into the team, there was no Ahmad Diallo, bro. I just want to clarify this. When he came to United, there was no Ahmad, right? So he didn't have to prove he was better than Ahmad. No, concurrently,
how can you not have to prove you're better than Ahmad?
Wait, hold on.
But how?
Hear him out. That's all. Wait. First of all, Ahmad was in Sunderland when this brother come to United, bro.
Sancho was there though.
Sancho was rubbish. He wasn't doing nothing. Brother Sancho have less GA in more games than Anthony. So let me not go there. So forget that, right? Just be fair and balanced, bro.
Yeah, but you see what happens to players that don't perform. They go to Chelsea for 25 million.
That's fine, bro. I'm not saying he had an amazing start to the first season. But what I'm saying is, for us to judge him on last season when we know what went on with him, bro, is a little bit harsh.
I'm judging him on everything.
And the funniest thing is that the fan base is mostly the cause of this brother not playing well, because he has a style of play.
I can't have that.
And
he's Brazilian.
Make fun of him with one of his spin.
He's Brazilian. He left his country. No, I'm not having that.
Bro.
I'm not having that. He's Brazilian, yeah. If he was an English guy, yeah, I would accept this, yeah, because he's born and bred in the country. You know, in your country, you're a bit more relaxed. But when you pack up your bags and move to another country, you've got American dreams. You've got English dreams. You've got European dreams. I am not having this, bruv. He is Brazilian, yeah? He's left his country for a better life and to prove himself. And he's come to England and he's shit. Full stop, the end. That is it. He's getting paid 200 or whatever it is if we're in the Champions League. So to me, when I look at him getting paid more than some of the top players in the league, yeah, I'm thinking to myself, hold on. What have you done?
Balitek, it's not his fault, man.
I know it's not his fault.
Anthony earns more than Cole Palmer, bro.
No, one thing we need
well, furthermore, it is his fault. Like you've instructed your agent to go out there and get them lofty wages, and you didn't think, 200K a week, like I gotta perform that.
Balitek,
I gotta do extra training.
Did you watch Anthony at Ajax? Because one thing is this, man. We first of all need to put the consideration of what form was he coming with from where he was coming from. It's just like Casemiro coming to Man United from Madrid, winning Champions League that same season, then comes to Madrid, to Man U, and is getting paid 350. We can agree that he deserves it. Honestly, I'm not saying Anthony. And I don't say Anthony right now deserve 200 or 220. Whosoever made that deal happen should be sacked, because Anthony went from 20,000 to 200. That is like 100%, 200% what he was earning before. So now, and that can play into people's mindset, because now it comes to the job whereby now I'm driving a bigger car, bigger house and everything. But what I'm saying is this, man. Anthony, for me, I don't think Anthony this season have had runs of games, because ask Mark, I'll always say Mark, whenever I want to make a case for Ahmad, when he tells me this, that, I say, but I've seen players like Rashford, the manager take 18 months to play him back to form. I've not seen Ahmad have that runs of games. Right now, I'm seeing the same thing with Anthony as well. I've not seen him play like 4, 5 games or 10 games in a row, whereby you could say, yes, I've seen enough. This guy is not good enough. And what I'm saying is this, man, you don't have to play Anthony in the 10. You just give him a shot as left wing back. Give him a shot.
Do you know my argument to that? Do you know my argument to that is you sign a player, he's come with a lofty price tag, he's come with lofty wages.
Yeah.
Right. You start playing him, and then all of a sudden there's a kid who's maybe on 10 grand a week. He's hungry, he's chomping at the bit, he forces his way into the team. Some people are not really sure about him, and then all of a sudden he performs.
Yeah.
Then you give him another chance and he performs again, and he performs again. Like, at some point you have to start saying, hold on, we bought you for like almost 100 mil, and this guy is performing to your level or above it, and you're on 200 grand a week. So at what point do you say, no, wait, hold on. At what point do you say, do you know what? We got the business wrong. This guy can do what you're doing in any company. Forget football. This guy can do what you're doing, and he's even performing better and getting better results, more consistent than you. Maybe we need to, because nowadays a lot of companies' credit is crunching. So now we have to look at you and say, hold on, it's the wages that you're on. We might even think that those two are on the same level. But the problem is now the wages. That is my argument.
That's a fine argument, bro. And nobody could dispute that.
Balitek, I understand you. I understand what you're saying,
that, bro. Like,
right now,
don't
Mark,
like the fact that he's on 200K. I'm being honest. As much as I would like to give him a chance, that 200K in my head and that price tag that we pay for him, it was big mistakes from United, bro. If we had paid 40 million, 50 million for this guy in 2020 in May and give him like 50K or 60K, bro, I'm pretty sure we'd be seeing a whole different player. We wouldn't have all the hurrah about fidget spinner and all these mad things.
Another thing again is the price tag as well. Ahmad, they paid 40 million euros for Ahmad from Atlanta
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
In this time, it probably equivalent in price, bro. In being honest,
to that same price. You understand? Now, but 4 years ago, it took Ahmad 4 to 5 years to what we are seeing right now, and it took that consistency, like give him runs of game. Was like you gave him that runs of game. he performed. Now with Anthony, one is this: 80 million. It was signed for. Was it 80 million? I'm not really sure that it was signed for.
80 million pounds.
One is not his fault, and now that also adds to that pressure because when you're signed for 80 million pounds, people they demand a lot of performance from you. They want to see the 80 million performance on the pitch, especially when you're playing for a club like United. Honestly, because right now,
yeah. So it's
okay. Should I put box?
Do you know one thing I'm going to quickly say? Let me just quickly say one thing, right? one mad thing about Anthony, yeah, is that his chance creation is rubbish. Yeah, he is playing an attacking. You see the difference between him and Ahmad.
I just wanted to tell
you see
to
him
put
and
it out
Ahmad. Yeah,
that is not true, bro.
So how often? So what is his assist like? Is his assist respectable?
Now you see, chance creation and assist is two different things. If you tell me his assist game, his overall GA output is not as good as Ahmad, fine, we could agree. But when it comes to chance creation,
his decision making in the final third is bullshit.
Listen, bro, I don't want to disappoint you, but last season alone, he had created more big chances than Ahmad created this season. Last season, and he was having a bad season. It's not the fact that he doesn't create big chances; it's the fact that they don't finish them as much. Right?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Anthony. Last season, Anthony had created more than 20 big chances for Man United.
Check. Let me fact
go and check. He created a lot of big chances last season, even in the game against Aston Villa.
3 hours.
Listen, I watched. I don't care. I watched the game. I watched the game. Yeah, the guy's chance creation, the guy's assisting, everything to do with passing to your teammates, yeah, in the final third is rubbish.
Nah,
rubbish.
Bro.
For 200 grand a week, you can't even play the ball to your teammate.
Okay, I hate with the money, I hate with the price tag, bro. But realistically, bro, at the end of it all, in my honest opinion, we talking the same thing, we talking the same thing. Because this brother been here, this is his third season, right? Now, if we was to
how many people know him for creation?
This is why I don't like to get into these kind of arguments.
How many people know about Ahmad and creation?
Ahmad is on the same situation as this guy. Hear him out. If you add 4.5 years inflation to 40 million pounds, it goes up to 80 million pounds, King, or more. Hear him out, right? And it take that brother 4.5 years to become worth that value. Hear him out, right? So reason why I'm saying that, leave the money aside, is because we're talking about two players at the same thing at two different times in the same Man United side. One had 4 years time, and then some, to get himself to Man United level and to show this consistency.
Okay,
Before he even reach 2.5 years,
Mark has already been sacked as DOF anyway.
Can I say
He's already been sacked as DOF.
Yeah, he has been sacked. I know. He has been sacked.
I feel like man them going mad right now.
No.
Because realistically, bro, none of them are the level of let me say a real top talented player.
Let me talk.
Who would have been worth that money?
Is this one gonna say the Radcliffe in the meeting?
I want to say something. He's not allowing me to talk because he knows what I've gone to look for.
Great one.
Last season.
Wait.
Forget the stats of last season. The problem with
let me just say one thing.
Why do you lie?
You see, the whole problem is you're arguing about something in the last 10 to 25
Why do you always lie?
No, hear me.
Mark is gonna say this to Radcliffe in the meeting, bruv.
Bro, we play 40 million.
I see. Bail, every time I have a
years,
bro.
Mark,
what
man did not write it off.
He does that. Let me speak. He does the same thing to KG. He always
does. And in the first 2 years,
he always does.
It had nothing to say that he was giving you that performance you're going to get now.
Mark, relax. One thing I would say is this, man. Right now, we're talking about Anthony being shipped out, being sold out of the club, because now you have other people running the club. I can guarantee you that if these same people are the people that were running the club under Richard Arnold and those period, Ahmad will be long gone. Can we agree to that? Ahmad.
Here we
Then
go.
would be long gone.
No,
Here
what
we
is
go.
here we go? It's the facts, Most. It's
Let's
the
do it.
facts.
If buts and maybes. Let's do.
Bro,
Bro,
I
you
don't
do,
even
bro,
know if
we are doing
Anthony's
if
better than
buts and
Palestri.
mazes, you know,
That's
we
how
doing
bad
a
it is.
fair analysis,
Oh
bro.
my God, man.
Fair
That's the
analysis
ifs,
is
bro.
what we're doing here, bro. Fair analysis,
no,
bro.
Basing it on
As much
ifs,
as
bro.
it's difficult to hear, the reality is in the first 3
facts.
years of Ahmad career at United, he contributed nothing to United, bro. Nothing. He didn't show nothing to say he was going to be as good as he is today, which is not that much, bro. And I'm being real honest here. Because let me put it, if that is the benchmark, what he doing at 22 is the benchmark for United. Amazing, brother.
I'll be the
Nobody
first
here.
person to not overhype Ahmad. I'm the one of the first people, but I give credit where it's due. Like
But
I'm not
bro,
trying.
until
I give
the
credit
loan
where
at
I
Sunderland,
I
he
can't give no
flopped at
credit to
every loan
Anthony,
he
bro.
was on.
That comment from Box is killing.
No, Mark, he did not flop at
He flopped
Sunderland.
at he flopped at Rangers,
Rangers.
bro.
Yeah,
He
Rangers, not
flopped
Sunderland.
at Birmingham.
He did Sunderland.
The only positive loan was at Sunderland, bro.
Birmingham,
I don't
he
know
didn't
why
play
men
for
acting
He
like
Birmingham.
didn't play for Birmingham. He
for
didn't go
4
for
years he was
Birmingham.
the best player on every loan he
He
went
did
to.
not play for
Marken
Birmingham.
is a hater. Marken is
No,
just a
I'm not
hater.
a hater, bro, but it's the facts.
When did he
He
play
only
for
flopped
Birmingham?
one loan.
Rangers
He
and
didn't flop.
Sunderland.
He only flopped one loan. That was it.
Rangers, yeah, it was Rangers. I'm sure it was
When did
Rangers.
he play for Birmingham, Marken? Liar.
Bro, he went on 3 loans, you know, bro.
Yeah,
No, it was
when did
No,
he
he
play for
went on
Birmingham?
two. He
When
went
did
on
he play
two.
for Birmingham?
Rangers
Marken is a serial liar, bro. He's a
and-
serial liar.
and Rangers
Bruv,
and
if you
Sunderland.
can pull it up that way he played for Birmingham,
Yesterday he said Shamrock Rovers. Now he's saying
I'm ready
Bro, I
to
just
send
call
I'm
Rangers
ready to
Shamrock
send
Rovers,
super
bro,
chat
in
money.
Scotland.
I'm
What do
ready
you
to
mean?
send
Rangers.
super chat money right now, bruv.
It's Rangers.
by the way,
Rangers
did you
and
Mark in said Anthony has 4 GA this season. I don't know when he did the 4
Bro,
GA.
I thought he scored more goals this season, bro. In
He
my
scored
opinion.
1
I
goal,
thought he
a
had at
penalty.
least 3 assists
A
this season.
PT penalty that
It's
Rashford
a
gave him.
pity penalty, bro.
Forget the penalty that
A
Rashford
PT
gave him now,
penalty
bro.
Rashford
So
gave
what,
him.
bro? So
Bruv,
what
I
Rashford
remember
gave him
when
a
we was
penalty,
playing
bro?
that.
He's on
I
0
remember
GA.
when we was playing that crap
He's on
team.
0
Yeah,
GA, bro.
we gave you with the game where we went and
7-0,
smashed
yeah.
that crap team. Yeah, I think 7 or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy played. Yeah, bruv.
Banya and friends.
He couldn't. Bruv, he had to score a penalty when everyone was just having fun with this team. The guy was struggling, bruv. Like
He
in my
got no
opinion,
He
assist
didn't
in
win a
that game.
penalty in a game too.
He got no
He won the
assist in that
penalty.
game.
He won the penalty. He won the penalty. So
Here we
I
go,
just
Market.
said-
Market is
Give
going
that
to take
to him,
that
man.
to the bank, bro. He's going to take that to the bank. It's going to be one
Yo,
Brother,
penalty.
forget it, bro.
Won the penalty
Because
against
listen,
Barnsley.
I could still admit,
No, not
bro.
Barnsley. Banya and
The
friends.
man them could say Barnsley
was
and French
Barnsley.
food, no
It
bro,
was
I
problem.
remember
Barnsley
when
and
he
Friends.
said
The
Shamrock
championship,
Rovers.
Barnsley and Friends
I
entirely.
was thrown by
So
that.
I don't rate
Shamrock
nothing in the
Rovers.
championship, bro. So if man them rate Sunderland in the championship, cool. I don't rate the championship at no point. So for
Ronaldo
me,
doesn't
the
rate
Dutch
the
league is
French
levels
league.
above the championship, bro. I just want
Ronaldo
to put
doesn't
it out
rate
there.
the French
Yeah,
league.
that's just
Ronaldo
my
said
translation of football,
Ronaldo
right?
doesn't rate the French
So
league. So
all I saying is fair enough, bro. If you want to write off Anthony now, if you want to write off Hoyland now, all those things are cool.
I'm
But
writing him
don't
off
tell
because of
me
his price
that you're
tag, his
justified
wages, and
in
his
backing
output.
Ahmad
Finished.
for 4.5 years at 40 million and is the same equivalence, bro, because it's not.
I'm writing him
Because
off because of his price tag, his wages, and his output.
so how come it's not? Well, I mean, okay, he was not on 200K, but the price tag
Marken,
for
can you
4
say it
years
on
of
video?
say it on
Not 4
years. Let's say
Ahmad
3.5 years of nothing.
Marken,
Right? Because it was 3.5 years of nothing
This
for
guy
Man
doesn't let
United.
me speak, bro.
If you pay like 100 grand for a Mercedes, yeah, and the Mercedes don't perform when you drive it, and it's kind of dead, like you hear funny noises, and when you're driving the car, it stinks. Like, won't you feel like you got robbed?
But it's the same thing 4 years ago, King. So I don't understand
but it's not the same.
4
Because
years
if I go
ago,
and buy
we
an
pay
old
40
Mercedes,
million, which is
if I go and
probably
buy an old Mercedes and the Mercedes is performing, then I might enjoy the car.
Marken,
No,
who's the
but
worst
understand
signing?
what I'm
Amadou
saying, bro.
Anthony.
You had to
Who
wait
is the worst
4.5 years for the Mercedes you pay 100K for to
Marken,
perform.
who is the worst signing? Amadou Anthony. Say it.
Brother?
Who is the worst signing for Man United? Is it Amadou Anthony?
What do you mean? Neither of them are the worst signing for United. They had players like Bebe
Bro,
and thing, bro. What are you talking about?
No, between them, who is worse?
I
Is
can't
Anthony
say
getting a new
because
contract?
how about to judge that
It's the most
equivalently
simplest thing.
after give Anthony 4.5 years like we all give Ahmad.
Is Anthony
this
worth
guy,
a new
bro,
contract?
This guy is such a fraud, bro.
Bro,
This guy
Is
is a
he
fraud.
worth a? If he goes to the bosses now and he
This
says I
guy,
deserve
bro.
a new contract, yeah, is he getting a new contract?
No.
There you go, finish the end.
Okay, but hear me out.
Great one.
If
You
in
asked a question.
2022 Ahmad went
This
to the boss
guy,
and said you want a new contract, would he get a new contract?
this guy is a fraud, bro.
No,
He
answer me,
just signed
bro.
a new contract.
Huh?
He just signed a new contract.
No, now in 2024, 2025.
Exactly.
Right?
So how can he go and ask for
2025. No,
another contract?
Hear me.
If he went 2022,
If he went in 2022, would he have gotten a new contract?
All right.
No.
Let me put it in this way. Yeah. Ahmad just literally signed a new contract.
Cool.
And he is on half the wages that Anthony's on.
That
so
is also
that
cool.
in it,
That
tells
should
you
be proper
that
business.
he needs to
That
go
doesn't
immediately
mean,
with the
That
quickness.
doesn't mean anything other than good business, bro. Honestly, that don't mean nothing other than good business.
But if we're in the business of doing good business,
This guy
then Anthony needs to
business
go.
of football, bro.
Because that's bad business.
The business of football, right?
This guy, fam.
No, here what I'm trying to sell. I'm not trying to be a criminal here, and I'm trying to be fair.
Mark,
no, you're being fraudulent. You said he's playing for Shamrock Rovers at
We need
Birmingham.
to spin the wheel. I can't
Brother,
lie. We need to spin the wheel.
I could tell you one thing, bro. If I was playing in the Dutch league at the same time as a man was playing in Scotland,
bro, here we go.
It's more valuable to go look after the man in Scotland or the man in Dutch
Mark,
league.
we need to spin the wheel, bro.
No, Mark, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah.
Ahmad and Anthony right now is a disgrace,
bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. You see the other day, yeah, me and you was debating about why Van Nistelrooy left the club in relation to his situation with Ronaldo. You said something, yeah, that fully shocked me. And I couldn't, the way you said it with confidence, yeah, I didn't even argue it. But later on, after the stream, I checked it. You said, your right words was, Ronaldo left the club. No, Van Nistelrooy left the club because Ronaldo was taking his minutes, yeah? And I went to, I literally went to,
bro, they had beef for minutes. That was a big thing. They had a beef for minutes, but then also it had other problems with Van Nistelrooy.
Ronaldo was playing as a winger. Van Nistelrooy was playing as a striker. It had nothing to do with his minutes. Nothing to do with his minutes.
Was on minutes.
Mark
Van Nistelrooy was our starting. Van Nistelrooy was our starting striker. Yeah, he had nothing to do with minutes. It had everything to do with Ronaldo doing stepovers before he crosses into the box. And the argument was he keeps the delivery is late, so by the time the ball comes in, he's getting marked by a striker because he does certain types of runs. And he preferred the way Beckham used to do the first time crosses. That's where the argument was coming from. Yeah, it wasn't because they were fighting over minutes, because when Van Nistelrooy started getting benched, he was getting benched for Louis Saha. So he wasn't, and that was towards the end of his career. Throughout his career, he was starting striker all the time. He didn't.
But he was here for like 4 years, right? Or
bro,
3 years.
like it's just because you see when I'm having these conversations with you, I haven't got my laptop up to go and check like all the facts that you're trying to say or whatever, or the lack of the facts or whatever. So I did it and then I thought, let me bring it up the next time. But then I thought, nah, it's not even about that. Because at the end of the day, it's not always about being right, yeah? But bro, it's because you're doing this now that I said, allow it. I have to bring this up just to let you know. Because you've done multiple gaffes, bro. You've done multiple gaffes, bro. Multiple, like the Shamrock Rovers one.
Bro,
I almost fell out my chair when I heard that. Shamrock Rovers.
You know. He literally said
he went
Birmingham
to Rangers,
right now.
but
you said Birmingham.
you know, it's in Scotland, bro. So we call it Shamrock Rovers because he's in Shamrock land.
You literally said Birmingham too.
Yeah, Birmingham. They wear blue. Birmingham wear blue. Rangers wear blue.
Brother, he
this
was
guy
alone.
He said he was on 3
cared.
loans.
Bro, I be so real to you. I tell you, man, them, bro, that until last season, I wanted this brother sold for whatever price. Get rid of him, bro. Because I had
Who,
seen
Ahmad?
Exactly,
nothing.
because your football knowledge is
No,
low, bro.
because he was
But you didn't
shit.
think to
Other
sell
than
Anthony.
no. Hear me out, bro. He was shitter than Mason Greenwood, bro. The end.
Here we go.
He will never in
How
no
long
team
has
in
it taken?
football
1 hour,
start
34
ahead of
minutes.
Mason Greenwood.
1 hour,
So
34
this is
minutes
my
for him to
thing.
mention Mason Greenwood.
Brother,
Well,
this is why
Balitek.
this is why I didn't see no importance in paying attention to him. He's never
Balitek.
shown
yes,
me anything better
yeah.
I
or close to.
hope you can get where I am coming from, because I am not saying Ahmad is better than Anthony. I'm not saying Anthony is better than Ahmad.
He is.
What I'm saying, no, I'm not going to. I'm in neutral. I'm just telling you that.
No, as a Real Madrid
Because
fan, you can say it.
I've
Come on.
made an argument.
Move mad, bro.
For Ahmad. I asked Mark. I made an argument and said, like, I don't think this team is too bad, whereby Ahmad cannot get 5-10 games consistently.
But you're a Real Madrid fan, though. You're Real Madrid. I'm not saying your point ain't valid, but
yeah,
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna rephrase it to you in a way that makes it valid, right? So, in the summer now, if Real Madrid are looking at those two players, you as a fan, from what you've seen, who do you prefer that they go and spend their money on?
He knows the answer. He just doesn't want to upset Mark N. Come on, he knows the answer.
No. It's not about upsetting Mark N. Because like what I'm saying is this, man. No, what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're not going to answer the question. You're not going to answer the question.
Currently, right now, Ahmad over Anthony anytime any day. Currently, right now.
But that's not even the argument, though. I don't know why great one acting like if that is something weird to say.
Anthony,
even I just say that right now.
If Ahmad is injured now, yeah, Anthony will play a lot more games. It's Ahmad keeping him out of the team.
He will not play.
It's Ahmad keeping him out of the team. Ahmad is keeping him out.
Listen, I keep saying it, bro, and I know Bali hear me say it many times. On form performances for the start of the season, it's down to who perform and start in the position. The man come in the team, he was performing, he come onto the pitch, he perform, he start games. He's performing better than Anthony at the current moment in consistency since he got his chance last season in the couple games. Cool. Give it up to him, bro. That is not the argument here.
His manager dropped him. Yeah,
exactly.
Ten Hag dropped him.
His manager dropped him,
and
so
he's
that
been
was
dropped
never
ever since.
even an argument. No, I don't know why men them acting like anybody here saying Ahmad is worse than Anthony. No one is saying that. No one is saying that at all.
I'm not saying Mark, you're just saying it in different words.
What we are saying is that you don't want to hear is that you give one player the time to reach this position. This
that's what I'm saying. It's time. That's what I'm saying. Time.
And you don't want to give another one because
are you not doing
what
the whole
other
chip?
reasons?
Marken, are you not doing the whole chip challenge for saying Dibbling is better than Ahmad? Is that the reason you're doing that?
That's why I'm doing the hot tip challenge, bro. And Dibbling, my brother, at the time when I said that, was having a better form of consistency in games consistently than Ahmad. Ahmad didn't score the 6 goals that took him to and 2 assists that added to what he had. That bring him up because he was on like 3G
I think
at the time.
Dibbling is a better
Dibbling was on 4.
than Ahmad, but he's not a better player than Ahmad. If Dibbling is a better dribbler than Ahmad, he's not a better player than Ahmad.
But that's what I was saying, bro. I
now,
bro.
He's not a better player than
Ahmad in the group. Look how this man dribbled down the wing, and them men and them went mad in the group chat, bro. You know what I mean?
Why are you doing the whole chip challenge? It must be a madness. Why are you doing the whole chip challenge?
It wasn't because of that, bro.
Because you have so many madness, you don't even know what
No, bro, I just get roped into a hot chip challenge, bro. I don't even know how I had to do the hot chip challenge, to be fair, because if it wasn't
Mark, you're running away from the hot chip challenge, bro.
Mark, someone is asking a question on the chat. Is asking for your thoughts, or you guys' thoughts on what's his
name?
Yeah,
he is trash.
He's trash, and he should never be at United.
He's rubbish. He's rubbish.
I mean, I disagree completely, but I mean, like prospectively, for me, he shouldn't be the starting striker at United. We could agree on that.
I don't
He shouldn't
even.
be the
I
starting
don't even think he
striker.
should be at United. He's
But
rubbish.
for to say that he shouldn't be at United, bro, and then one Gyökeres who wasn't nowhere near ready for the Premier League
Why do people
until he
keep
was
telling?
26. I
Man,
just
The,
being
Mark N,
honest,
bro.
bro.
why
Mark
do
N,
people
Mark,
keep doing this? Why do
Mark,
people
Because
this
it's
keep
the
guy,
doing
bro.
facts,
this?
bro.
Why?
It's like you give
Why?
up a player
So
that is the
basically,
finished
we can
article.
only
Balitek.
buy you. We can only buy you, yeah, if you were good from like 18 to like 20, whatever.
Mbappe, basically.
Is that
Balitek.
what we're saying? Like the
Balitek,
guy has been for the last 3 years, yeah, for the last 3 seasons consistently, this guy has proven to be a beast for the
Colomboigny
last
is
Balitek.
trash too.
3
Colomboigny is
years.
trash too.
Last 2
Balitek,
years,
Balitek.
bro.
One thing I'll
18.
say is this, man.
3 years, yeah, because
Balitek,
you're discounting what he did for Coventry. He scored.
yeah.
He scored 20 goals or 20 goals plus for Coventry, moved to Sporting, scored 43 goals, and now he's on 30, 31 goals. And like, there's still so much of the season left. He is
Okay, but
the guy now.
understand,
He
it
is the
took
guy.
him 6 years. It took him 6 years
I
to
Mark,
get
don't
to that, right?
care
Mark,
because
wait.
Hoyland has
Mark,
the
wait.
shirt. I don't care.
Mark, one thing is this, man. One thing is this, man. Like, there's something Ahmad and Gyökeres has in common. They've got that whereby we went on loan to prove ourselves. Like, Ahmad went on loan at Rangers. Yes, you might say he failed. Sunderland, it clicked. Gyökeres, what was at Brighton, he did not get the opportunity.
He wasn't
play.
even playing as a
Send
striker. He was
Rasma-
playing as a
send
winger
Rasma to
them
Trinidad,
times.
bro.
He was playing
Send
as a
Yeah,
Rasma
winger.
to Trinidad
He
on
was
loan.
playing as a winger them times.
Yeah,
And he
and
wasn't
that
even getting
time-
a chance at Brighton.
Yeah, and that time he would not, because they had Mope then. Now he went to Coventry. At Coventry, he proved himself. For me, honestly, the likes of Hoyland, like United signed Rasmus Hoyland from Atalanta. He was not even the number 1 striker as yet. He was coming in. Sometimes he plays as a striker. There are times where he was playing as a winger. There are times he was playing as a second striker. Scored 9 goals, and whosoever felt that it was enough to go get him for 72 million.
Euros.
72 million. For me, Rasmus Hoyland should be playing loan somewhere as well. Honestly, when you are saying he's 20-something, he should be loaned at playing at loan somewhere,
bro.
man.
Let him
Man
go to
said loan,
Birmingham
you know.
or farm. Let him
He
go
Yeah.
should go on
Man
loan.
said
I wouldn't
loan.
mind loaning him out as well. But
Let him go
Man
to
said
something in
loan.
Trinidad and
say,
Tobago.
Yeah,
bro.
he should be loaned out.
like, bro,
Honestly,
Hell
cut
no.
your loss. He should loan out.
Let him go
Bro,
to some
he
club,
should
bro.
be getting that Gyökeres treatment the same way Brighton looked at him and said, this guy is not good enough winger. We should be saying this guy is not good enough striker.
He's
bro, the
If he
man
protected.
turns
coming
out,
here at
if he
He's
19
turns
and
protected
out
by
to
Mark
be
N
a
and Mark
beast,
Goldbridge, bro. He's
16
protected by
goals
Mark
in a
Goldbridge.
shit United team, bro.
I
And
don't
we know
care.
saying this guy is shit. Really?
Okay,
Mark N
so do
and
you
Mark
think
Goldbridge
16
are
goals is
protecting
good
this
enough for a
scrub.
Man
No,
United
I'm not saying
centre
it's good
forward?
enough to lead the line. But for 19-year-old,
Yeah,
because
but
he turned 20,
he
came
scored
out.
16. Remember the 16 goals that he scored, he was pretty much starting every single game. Yeah,
No, bro, he didn't start every single game. He played
bro,
27 games
when
last
he was
season,
playing
bro.
He went 16 games
when
He
he
in a
played
was
row.
20. I think it was 27 or 30 games last
so
season, bro.
who was starting up front?
He was injured. He was injured for like 6
was
weeks
Ten
or
Hag's
something like
main
that when he just
striker?
came. You
Who was
forget
Ten
all.
Hag's main striker?
Bro, the first couple of days of the season, I think we started Martial
No,
some games
I'm
and
talking
Rashford
about
because he was injured.
who was his main striker was
But he
Rasmus.
was still injured for
His
a
main
couple games.
striker,
Well,
no.
he didn't
His
He
play
only
the
main
full
missed 3
season,
games,
week
Mark.
in,
He
week
only
out,
missed
bro.
3 games.
What
Mark N,
I'm
he only
saying
missed
to
3
you,
games.
Mark, is his main striker has been Rasmus Hoyland. Rasmus, yeah.
Fine. That
Rasmus got
was
him
not
sacked.
supposed to be the case.
Rasmus got him.
We keep, you see,
Rasmus is a part of the people that got him sacked. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, bro, like this is Man United. Yeah, like the type of strikers that we had on the bench. Yeah, we know that in other teams they'll be starting. Yeah,
Javier Hernandez.
we know that in other teams they'll be starting, but because they're at Man United and it's big bad Man United, we know that we can have good strikers on the bench. Rasmus Hoyland is not a good striker, bruv. He's not.
I would.
He's somebody who you bring in and maybe play him in the Carabao Cup off the bench. Like,
That
he's
is
not
fine and
somebody.
all,
Facts.
and I agree with that part because he need to develop, bro. When we bought him, this is the funny bit, right? When we bought this guy, we know we was going to have to develop this guy, which was going to take 2 to 3 years. I don't know about you, but this is what my thoughts on. Anytime you tell me a player have to develop, right? I just give them 2 to 3 seasons to develop. That's just me, right? No, with this guy come in, no fault of his own that we decide to do this. No fault of that the structure decide to do this. And worst of all, this same structure, instead of going and buy a experienced striker last summer, they buy Joshua Zirkzee, bro. Right? So all this vexation that he is leading the line is mostly because this structure didn't make a good decision in the summer. Whoever choice was to sign Zirkzee was shit, and maybe that's why Ashworth was sacked. And whoever decided to sign him without signing a senior striker to lead the line to help him learn last season was another idiot. Right? Now, I'm not saying that Hoyland was the best choice on offer, but the brother have pace, power. He have good balling ability. He could use both feet to shoot. We have seen somebody goals to score. In
Have you
Europe
seen
right
his
now, we do have
pace?
a 21-year-old with the
Have you
score
seen his
with goals
pace?
to shots ratio that he have or near it, right? And if you check back, most of the top strikers now who develop into that finish article, they neither there with it, neither. They didn't have it neither. Because as you can see, Osimhen at Wolfsburg at 20 years old, 16 games, 0 goals. But look what he developed into 6 years later.
But
Same
we
thing
keep
with
arguing
with
about
with
where
Gyökeres.
somebody was at this
No, but you
time
see,
and
what
that
I'm saying
time.
is, what I'm trying to
That's not.
explain is,
You see, in top
it's
corporate
easy to say
business,
that that player is shit now because he's not fulfilling what we expect from a player, especially at a club at Man United level, right? But 2 years from now, or maybe a year from now, he could be at a level where he performing consistently at a level of a player who would want to come to United to lead the line. But we have to give him the chance.
KG, there's a question in the chat. There's a question in the chat.
bare sub stories. I don't give it. Like, bro,
If you
he's
could
not
get
good
rid
enough.
of one of Rasmus or Xerxes, which one? Of course, it probably would be Joshua Xerxes, bro. Like, in
It's
my
Nah,
opinion,
Rasmus,
he
nah,
bro.
doesn't suit
nah,
the
It's
nah,
Premier League.
nah,
Rasmus.
nah.
It's
It has to be
Rasmus. It's
Rasmus.
Rasmus.
It has
It's
to be
Rasmus.
Rasmus. Because one thing is this, man. You people are getting that. This guy, Zexi came into United with a better start than Rasmus. And
What?
cheaper as well. Yes.
He had 8 goals last season in Bologna, bro.
Eight goals, yeah.
I'd
Bro,
rather,
Huh?
no,
I'm
This
not
guy
gonna
is a
12.
lie,
serial
He had
liar.
at
12.
He just
this
can't
point
stop
in
himself.
time,
He
I'd
likes lying.
rather get rid of Rasmus because I know that from what I've seen, yeah, just from what I've seen a striker whose first touch is rubbish. I've seen a striker who uses his strength to fight the centre backs, but he doesn't use his strength to roll them. He doesn't use his pace effectively. Like he's rubbish in the air. Like bro, like the guy's just not. He's just not good. Yeah, he might be good in 10 years' time. Yeah, but as far as I'm
10
concerned,
years?
right now,
Nah,
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, right
that is
now,
wild.
yeah, he is not a Manchester United player. We've had youngsters come through the academy, yeah, that are better than this guy. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, when I think about it, when
Because
Danny
you
Welbeck
disagree.
was young,
Cool.
Danny Welbeck was better than this guy. Yeah,
Sure.
they're like, bro, this guy is not good enough. So you see, when you tell me, oh, Jokeres this and Jokeres that, and try bring down
Callum
Jokeres,
Wilson.
Jokeres is a world class striker. He's world class, bro.
No, maybe, yeah.
He's
No, maybe,
bro,
yeah.
like Rasmus may never. I'm not saying he will never, but he may never be
Okay,
world class.
naturally, bro, Rasmus attributes is all better than him. He's faster than him.
Ah, stop
He's
that!
faster than the man,
Stop
bro.
that!
Brother,
Stop
he is.
this!
He is
Stop,
faster
bro!
than
I've
Gyökeres.
never seen. Bro, he. Do you know the thing about young players? Yeah, is it call them any. If a young player is fast, yeah, we can call them anything, but we can't call them slow, right? But this guy is quick but he doesn't turn on the afterburners ever. It's
Man,
like
always holding them back though.
also why? Why? This is Man United. You show your skills. You show your
Bro,
qualities.
listen, right?
Yeah. How
You know
many
what, bro? I think
games
we
have
gonna
we
go wrong
seen?
in
We've got a
circles
massive
arguing this
sample
shit, my friend.
size, and we've never seen his pace ever. How? How is this possible?
But we
How?
see this pace, bro, against Bayern Munich and think, come on, man.
Bro.
We
Okay,
go
so
to
last
score,
season
man.
we saw his pace in one game.
Mark, I know what you're doing.
Man, them, you know what killing me?
Mark, you're burning to the future. Like I understand. Like you're like, oh, he will come good.
But he will,
That's
bro. Look, Ahmad came good.
we don't got time for that. We
Ahmad
don't
came
have
good
time
a
for
while
that.
later, bro. What we talking about here?
You have a feeling that he will come good.
Martin, you're worse
I
than
will
John
come
Mata.
good, bro.
You're worse than John Mata.
Okay.
These are the fans that kill me when they start trying to raise up players that are rubbish.
No, I'm never gonna do all that.
Rubbish,
Mark,
Martin
let me ask a question here.
Wait.
Evan Ferguson or Rasmus Højlund?
Evan Ferguson, bruv.
Mark, quick question. Don't run. Calm down.
I'm with you, bro.
Let me talk.
Evan Ferguson is a better player than him.
I'm not making it easier.
In what reality, Evan Ferguson better than him?
I would bring back
He's got better fundamentals than him.
Listen.
He's got better fundamentals.
You're going so far, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Rasmus Højlund or Wout Weghorst?
Or who?
Wout Weghorst.
Weghorst.
Answer the question.
I'm taking Weghorst. I'm taking Weghorst.
That's true. I may take Højlund for the edge.
Mark, I know you like Højlund. Does Højlund not to trap the ball?
He doesn't.
So how he scored the ball?
I need Mark to answer this. Don't bring one game up. Does Højlund not to trap the ball? Don't bring up certain games. Does he not trap the ball? Yes or no?
That one time in Ipswich.
Oh, man, I give up.
Can he lick up plays?
I am conceding defeat
when we are crossing the ball tonight. When we are crossing the ball, does it go to the near post?
Bro, let me tell you something. Don't confuse. Even when
this is right. He's saying the truth.
That statement you just made, they will fight for that.
Mark, answer the questions. Mark, answer the question.
Brother, let me tell you something. The person who had fought for the fact that he not receiving the ball is the man passing the ball. I want you to understand that.
But when the cross is coming, how come he doesn't go to the right position?
Why are you passing the ball?
When the cross is coming to the box, how come he don't go to the right position?
Everybody know that, bro.
I don't care who passes the ball. I don't care who passes the ball. No, don't go so far. Don't go so far. When somebody's across the ball as a striker, you're supposed to go to the far post or the near post as a striker.
What position Temba playing?
No, it doesn't matter. No.
What side of the field you on, bro?
If somebody's crossing the ball as a striker, do you go to the near post or the far post?
It depends on the cross.
Mark.
No, but you don't have the time to think about this. You don't have the time to think. It's either near or far.
And defense. I don't play striker, bro. So I can't.
As a striker, you're supposed to go to near post. You're always supposed to go to near post because you get the ball first.
So why it is every time you go near post, the ball is go far post?
No, because
that's the person that's crossing. That is that time. But when the ball's coming, 90% of the time is near post. You gotta get to the ball first. Now then you could say, "Oh, this person overhit the cross." I understand that, but if you gotta attack the ball first. That's why. Which one was it? The Bayern Munich goal? I think was it the Bayern Munich goal when Rashford crossed the ball and he had the ball in? That's why it was one of his best goals. Why? Because
he scored 2 against Bayern and he scored 2 against.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about specifically the crossing. Specifically the crossing. When the player crosses the ball, you must always go near post. And again, when the goalkeeper go long. Or center back go long, you got to be able to trap the ball. Trap the ball. He doesn't know how to do that. Link up play. He doesn't know how to do that. Shooting technique. He doesn't have that.
Who's that?
Rasmus Højlund does not have shooting technique. He doesn't have that.
Are you cracking?
He doesn't have that.
Bro, the man have a better finishing rate than everybody else in the team around his age. What are you talking about?
Listen.
This guy,
You
bro,
go argue all you
Marcus,
want.
man.
I already
Nah,
say that they
bro.
have
Them man
good
just be
technique.
making up some stuff because all they don't like players
We got better
sometimes,
kids
bro.
in the
Martin,
academy
you're the
than
one
him.
who
We
makes
got
up
better
stuff.
kids in the
Brother.
academy than him. I don't
Brother,
care.
who?
We got,
Is Rasmus
Martinez
Hojlund
is a
better
Obi
than
better
Ethan
Martin.
Whitley?
striker.
Bro, Obi
Martinez
Martin
is a
is look
better
like
striker
a
than
bro.
Hoyland.
Well, I'm
Anyway,
not.
I only need to watch Obi Martin
Lisandro
play because Obi
Mark,
Martinez is
Martin
better
Mark.
probably
than
need 2
Rasmus.
more years in the
We're
academy before he
not
can
talking
come
about
into
Obi
the senior
Martins.
team.
Get Obi Martins out of here. Don't talk about that young boy, Ethan Whitley. Is he
Bro,
better than
because
Rasmus Hojlund?
Ethan Whitley is 10 times better than him right now.
Okay, then. That's my
but you
10
know
question.
that
times.
he's got a first touch though, and that's
He's
one
got a
thing I
first
do
touch.
know.
I must admit that. He have a real good first touch, but in terms of his maturity of play, it's not there yet. He have a lot of experience to grow. But the raw fundamentals, he have it. Size, ability, pace, he have it. Obi Martin has it.
But you wanted to wait for Rasmus Hojlund to get ready. Why can't we just wait for Ethan Whitley to get ready and we could sell
Because
Rasmus Hojlund
it
and get
will
another
take
striker
them,
in?
brother. Regardless of what we can't only have one striker up front. You know, you man just act like if one player alone is going to win us the whole season, bro.
And
In one
Wheatley's got a
position, bro.
first touch.
It
No,
have to have
Rasmus
rotation,
not
bro.
part of
We
the
need to
Wheatley's got
rotation.
link up play.
competitions, bro. We need to win multiple games.
Listen, Mark, yeah, I understand you. One striker will not make us win the league, but Rasmus not part of the rotation. Rasmus
Bro,
not part of the
listen,
rotation.
I am
He's
not
not
saying he
good.
should be starting number 9 week in, week out,
No,
you know,
he
bro.
should not. He
That's
should
not
not
what I'm
be a
saying
bench
here.
player.
I just want
He
you
should
to
not be a
understand.
bench player.
He
He
could
should
be
not
a
be the
bench
team at
player.
all.
I don't mind that, bro. What I'm saying is we cannot rubbish a young player with all he have all the required attributes to be a top world-class striker, bro. What he needs
Wow.
most is experience and coaching into certain fundamentals
But
like running
I
channels,
could get
which he could
Gyökeres
learn.
does that. Gyökeres does that. Victor Osimhen does that.
They're
Like
26. You would
Colomani is
expect
better
them
than
to do that in
Hojlund.
the prime, right? You would
Colomani
expect
is
these
better.
players to reach at that level at
But
25,
when they give
26 years
Rasmus
old.
the
This brother
shirt,
is
I
26.
expect him to do that.
But didn't Xerxes do at the same Italian league where Rasmus scored like less than 8 goals? Like Xerxes came from that same
Rasmus
league.
in his season in Italy had basically the same amount of goals than Xerxes, bro. And in fact, he had more assists.
No,
I think
no, Mark.
it's
Mark.
about 12
Mark.
games he had
Rasmus
his first
had
season
only 9 goals.
in
9 goals.
Atalanta.
9.
9 goals and 2
9.
assists or something like that he had in the league.
And
Zexi had 12 goals, 7
Zexi had
assists.
12
Zexi had
and
12 goals,
8,
7
8
assists.
assists. 8.
Joshua
Listen,
Xerxes had how many
I'm
total
sorry,
GA,
But the
bro?
difference between Joshua Xerxes and Rasmus is that Joshua Xerxes was like the player of the season or something
But
like
he's
that.
23 too, bro. 3
But
years
he's
older
better
than
than him.
Rasmus.
He's better than
Not
him.
3 years, 1 year older than Rasmus.
Bro, Joshua Xerxes not 23.
And Hojlund?
Hojlund is 20. He just turned 20, bro.
No, he's
Hojlund
20. Ain't he 21? He's 21, bro.
And then he just turned 21 because he came to United and turned 20 at United.
Listen, Mark. When you look at a profile of Xerxes, can you go? Wait, hold up! I'm not going too far. Because again, you like I'm not trying to trap you. When you see a player like Joshua Xerxes, can you go and find another Joshua Xerxes?
For me, bro, if we was buying a striker, he definitely was not what I was buying.
Mark, you're going too far. Okay, let me make it another easier for you. Can you now go out there and find another Rasmus Hojlund, a player that's better than him in his profile?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean, Joshua Xerxes profile?
You know what? Joshua Xerxes profile. Can you find that player?
Bro, I don't know.
It's hard.
I would say it's hard, bro.
Okay, we move on.
The hardest thing about it is because normally the guys in his profile don't be 6'4".
Yeah, they're not using 6'4". They're like the only one I could think of myself. Can you find another profile of Rasmus Hojlund?
With all his attributes, it's just as hard to find. With all the attributes
I don't think so.
it's just as hard to find. But
Generally,
with pace and power,
it's easy.
pace power.
You know what, Mark,
I could name 2 players easily. Gyökeres and Osimhen, easy.
Yeah, but they're 26 years old. At 20, they was not delivering the output of Hojlund. Nowhere near.
At 21, Lukaku. At 19, Lukaku was destroying Premiership.
Do you know what Osimhen will do at Lille?
What Osimhen did at 21 at
Lukaku,
16 games and 0 goals and assists.
Do you know what Osimhen will do at Lille?
I'm just telling you what he did at 21, which was when he was at Wolfsburg. 16 games, 0 goals, 0 assists.
Listen, you can tell me all this GA that you want. I'm not. I'm telling you, as I say, I'm not looking at GA. As I say, specifically cut out the profile.
Okay, but what he did at Wolfsburg is arguably not that much. I'm just saying at the same age. All I'm saying is
it wasn't much, but
it's fine. I'm not stressing. I might defend him. That's cool. I will stand by him as a cheese by himself. That's okay. You guys think that the guy's not good enough? Cool. I am on the other side. I think he needs some time. We will always be at this divide here, bro. I'm not changing my opinion on that because I don't think, you know, it all things considered, I think we bought him to develop, and so we shall. You know what I mean? I given him time.
You can't say we bought him to develop and he's starting all the games.
Listen.
We bought him and we gave him number 11 and we gave him the shirt. We gave him the shirt, bro. We gave him the shirt. He's a criminal rocking the shirt.
Bro.
He's a criminal, bro. He's a criminal wearing the shirt, bro.
Bro, listen, right? For me, when they developing players, it are two types of development. Players who get developed because they have the quality to remain in the team and develop in the team, and players who have to go out on loan, right? And that's how I just look at it. I'm being honest, bro. So I'm not even throwing no shade nowhere.
As it stands now, is he developed? As he stands now, is he developed? Have you seen improvements?
He's only been here a season, bro.
I understand where Mark is coming from,
bro. He's only been here a season. I think he's only been here a season.
To develop Hoyland.
Dial down, bro. It's not about loving Hoyland or anything like that. It's about being patient, bro, which the fan base is not. Right? Everybody in a rush to win, in a rush for a player to do so well. It's just so funny that men had patience for Ahmad for 4 years who never did nothing, bro. To show that he was this good. It's just so weird, bro.
Mark, there's a striker in the Premier League in relegation battle. He's at Ipswich.
He is
He's nowhere near
I don't care about GA. You know he's a better footballer than Hoyland.
Forget GA, bro. This brother is a violent, aggressive footballer that bursting men chain and thing in games and pushing men in the back. Bro, he trying to injure men. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in his career he permanently damages someone with the way he plays. I just being real.
Yeah,
brother, I'd rather have
me. Why do you think I want Victor Osimhen? Why do you think I want Victor Osimhen? Look at Diego Costa. Remember Diego Costa from Chelsea?
Bro, I don't like them kind of players, bro.
Because okay, so everybody right now, yeah.
Somebody a permanent injury, bro.
Everybody right now, yeah. Who are you taking, Delap or Hoyland?
Delap, bruv.
It's simple.
Easy,
It's nothing hard. Yeah. We
saw
the way he played against Man United. If Hoyland
that's why everything I say is come full circle. Diego Costa. They're all supposed to mold into that type of aggressive striker where, like, sir, the center back is gonna take ice bath after the match. If the center back cannot take an ice bath after the match, why are you here? There's certain profile of striker where it's like, bro, this player is a dog. And I'm sorry, Collins a puppy.
He's a dog with less ability, though. It's just weird.
Listen.
His most ability is what you all hate from Bruno, a passion merchant. Man, them is called certain men passion merchants. That's what he is, bro.
Listen, if it's passion merchant, bro. If it's passion merchant, I'll be prison Bruno. You know I don't like that man. But then again, what from a striker point, because the EPL is such an anomaly in the way I hate the way this works.
By the way, how many goals Delap has in the Premier League?
I think that's 9 or something like that. I'm not counting GA. He has more goals than Hoyland. That could tell you. Don't count the GA. Yeah, you're doing research. Calm down.
He's not even better than Chris Wood. He's not even better than Chris Wood. He's not.
There's certain key things where, like, okay, you're a striker, you got to do one thing well. Mark, what is the one thing Hoyland does well?
The one thing Hoyland does well?
Yes.
Shoot.
He's back up into man, bruv.
Everybody
Bro, you see
shoots.
that?
Everybody shoots.
Let me not do that, bro. Let's not do that, bro. Because it's the same thing where man them is do with players they don't like. There's only do these things with players they don't like. It's the same thing to do with Anthony about his Anthony spin move.
No, wait, don't
No,
bring
I'm
Anthony
telling
into
you
this.
seriously,
Anthony,
bro. But you see, the thing is, the problem with you, man, and they're saying this like this with Omo, bro, because literally, bro, man, them would rate, if you rate a player, you will find every single reason to say that player's quality, bro. And the funny bit is, bro, you don't even see it, bro. Like, the way, man, look, like this guy come in here earlier on and was like, oh, he see why the channel have no likes because of what I say about Ahmad. But tell me something to Omo, right? Tell me something about this. 4 years and 4.5 years, only successful loan was at Sunderland, right? So for 3.5 years, we've seen nothing, right, from this guy. What was telling you he's going to be a talent, bro? Until you see him at Sunderland. Anything?
No,
Answer my question, bro.
Let me
Forget
answer
about
you.
it's not. Be direct, bro.
The way he plays football,
Where
I'm like,
did you
okay,
see that? At Rangers, or at Sunderland?
Rangers.
Where did you
It
see
was
it?
Rangers. It was Rangers. I saw the way he played football. I'm like, okay, there's something here. He went on another loan at Sutherland. Got better. I'm like, okay, now there's something. He came back to the Premier League and played. I don't think he played on his first year, right? I think he got injured, right? He got injured because I remember on my first start over and so injured. I'm like, okay, cool. That year's a wash. Next year, I expect him to start. He didn't start until Ruud van Nistelrooy came in. Then he started playing. I'm like, yes, this is the Ahmad I'm talking about. But Hoyland, you still not see, like, you can't ever you try to convince us why Hoyland should stay. And you
Okay,
said
all
that
right. So hear
he's
him
too
out,
good, it
right?
could come good.
So hear him on this, right?
Tell
He played
the
13. Just
Hoyland attributes.
hold on.
Wait, Mark,
Just now,
tell
wait,
the
hold
Hoyland
on.
attributes so we can say, okay, I'm gonna see this and hope for the future it comes good. What attributes am I looking at?
Bro, I don't tell you, bro. Hoyland have pace, he have power, he have shooting ability on both feet, and he could head the ball. We've seen him score goals with both feet
Nah,
multiple
he's not
times.
good in
This
it.
guy
We've
is a
seen him
waffler,
score
He's
man.
goals
not
with
good
his
in
Bruv.
it.
head.
He's
We've
such a
seen him score
waffler,
headed
man.
goals.
Mark,
Waffler, bruv.
the way we play right now, the way we play right now, will his ball control ever come good? Because again, so far we've been going along a lot on him, and he hasn't been able to control the ball. The ball is
Yeah, but
dancing in
if
front of him.
sometimes some men would pass him the ball when he's
Hoyland
open in the
has not
box,
scored
it
a
would be
goal in a
nice.
full year for Denmark, bruv. A
Bro,
full
listen,
year,
right?
fam.
Mark, you're skipping it.
I just want to highlight something. Hold on. Because,
Mark, will
okay,
his ball control come good?
hold on. This is Hoyland's second season. Hear me. God hear me, bro. Right? God hear me, bro. Right? So, Hoyland in his second season, right? In a shit United where the team don't create for him, right? The best player who United, right? Who have more balls passed to Bruno than he have to Hoyland, successful passes completed, right? Who's supposed to be creating for Hoyland, right? That's one thing. Y'all men blaming Hoyland for running to first post or last post, but why when he go to first post or last post, the balls don't get to him? You're not blaming the wingers supposed to be creating for him because it's their job. 1, 2, right? This man, after his first season at United, had 16 G or whatever the case is. Cool. He wasn't so great. He had good moments. This season, he's not so great. He had some good moments, some good games, and some bad games. Right? Now, let's just say next season, all intents and purposes, that he was to have a very, very good start to the season and a strong season consistently. What would you guys have to say about that? Because that's just like me. Because realistically, I was in this position not more than 3 months ago, bro, in September. Because you know what? Before January last year, I thought Ahmad, the best thing we could do was sell him to Sunderland, bro. I'm being so honest. Because you know what? I expected Mason Greenwood to return to the team. And if Mason Greenwood came back, I never would see Ahmad starting ahead of Mason Greenwood in any situation. And I don't think anybody would disagree with that. So if he did come back,
I would.
they would, brother.
Mark, you're going so far. You're going so far.
Brother, the only reason, listen to me, I'm being so real. I'm just being honest, bro. And I feel like man, them need to be honest, bro. If you have a team and you have a choice and you could only choose between starting him and him, I'm pretty sure no one is starting Amad Diallo.
Yeah. We're selling Greenwood, but wait a minute.
Not me.
Wait a
Not
minute.
me.
Wait a minute.
Not me.
You see, he's not part of his reason. I'm Mark. That only comes through if Rasmus Holden know how to control the ball. The ball, not just crosses. Again, because you keep thinking I'm not talking about crosses. Well, I mean, sometimes the center back goes deep to him, or the ace goes long to him. He has to be able to control the ball, and if he doesn't do that, so we have a problem. The ball cannot be bouncing in front of you.
People actually believe they believe in these things that is be typing, bro. They actually believe these things.
We ignore
the
that.
Man injured for 6 months.
It is
Imagine
facts.
the Premier League season is last 9 months.
It is facts, bro.
The man was injured for 6 months, but you're blaming Ten Hag for not playing him.
But you said Mason Greenwood, yeah. But Mason Greenwood is a similar age to Højlund, and Mason Greenwood is even a better striker than Højlund. If we want to go there,
he's 22, bro. He's a better striker, better winger than everything that we have right now. We don't have a player in attack as good.
Leave him alone. He's currently been developing our Matt De Zerbi and Marcel. Let Matt De Zerbi constantly develop him. He's having his like we are developing our game little by little. Apart because no one has coached us so far for years, so De Zerbi is finally coaching us. So leave Mason Greenwood out of this. My whole thing is, as a striker, the ball cannot be bouncing in front of you. The ball can't be bouncing in front of you. That's no way. There's no way. You cannot dead the ball when the ball is coming from the air. You can't dead the ball.
You know what's mad? Yeah, he gave an interview. Højlund gave an interview saying that he was told by the coaches that he needs to stop the wrestling. So he admitted it himself that the wrestling thing is dead. So there was like a couple of games where he stopped doing that, and there was visible improvements, and then he went back to the wrestling. He's back at wrestling, not going to the near post, and not showing his pace. And okay, every night, once in a blue moon, he will show some good finishing quality. But that's once in a blue moon.
He shows his pace. Saying it like that, bro.
He shows his pace sometimes, because sometimes when he's running and like they're supposed to just give him the ball, they don't give him the ball. Like I understand that. I understand that. Like he doesn't run and they don't give him the ball. Like cool, I understand that. But my whole thing is like, sir, Mr. Rasmus Højlund, the way we are playing now, you must control that ball. You must control that. If that ball in the air, you must bring it down. And the moment you bring it down, you link up immediately. Link up like this is the wall we didn't want Lukaku here. And Lukaku first touch was Lukaku first touch looking better than Højlund. I'm sorry, it's looking better. Højlund has to improve.
It is looking better. I agree.
He's a better player, man.
Højlund must improve. If he doesn't improve, this team must get sold. So far, he's not good. Bro. And again, I found other strikers better than him.
I'm not having it. I'm not. Lukaku's a better player than Rasmus.
Let me tell you something, right?
At 21, at 20,
Lukaku, I was
come on, man. Don't tell me that.
Go on, bring
you
back
see,
but
imagine, Lukaku.
West Brom.
Imagine Lukaku is shit, right? But he was one of the fastest foreigners to 100 Premier League goals. So I can't even hear this slander. When we're talking in regards to Rasmus Højlund.
This is me,
I can't even hear this slander.
Okay, listen. Now, prospectively, what I would say about that is two different
Lukaku broke Christian Vieri's record. He broke his goal-scoring record. Yeah,
but Lukaku,
I can't even hear this slander. He's Belgium's all-time top scorer. I can't even hear this slander, bruv.
He's a badgerer, bro. He's like a battering ram that is running through doors, bro. He's like that,
bro.
But that's what Rasmus Højlund is supposed to be.
He's faster than Højlund.
He was. Maybe in one season he was.
Not
he never clocked
check Lukaku
on a pitch.
Check Lukaku at Everton, bro. That guy was a beast.
No, Lukaku's a speed demon, yeah.
He was great at Everton, but
Lukaku was a speed demon.
My problem with Lukaku was that by the time we got him, he still, which was at 24, 25, I believe it was 24, 25 we bought him, he was still had a shit first touch. The difference is Højlund.
And he scored how many goals?
And you think Rasmus's first touch is going to improve?
Lukaku's record at United
is 20, bro. He just turned 21.
One in 2 goals. Like he scored 47, 44 goals for United in 80-something appearances
I'm not taking away that, but I don't rate him. So not because you rate him, I'm going to rate him anytime soon.
I don't it's not about rating him. It's about you're basically no, but what you're doing, is you're basically, the Lukaku and Rasmus, they're like similar players. The only difference is that Lukaku knows how to find the net all the time. So Lukaku, from a very young age, always knew how to find the net. If you go and pull up his Wikipedia, the guy's literally banged goals his whole career.
That. But I did not rate him. Of course, with the strikers that it had on offer where we could have options, it had many more I would have rather had than having Lukaku, bro, being honest. Right?
And if you want to go on the age thing, if you want to say, okay, I'd even take a 19-year-old Lukaku than take a 21-year-old Rasmus.
That's different because at 19, you see that's the problem. At 19, if we comparing them that similar levels, I probably might take a Lukaku as well. Because at that time, because genuinely, bro, as much as I do rate Lukaku, players in that generation of players, I would always prefer them over this generation of players now.
Mark, there's a thing where you cannot wait for a striker to come good. You cannot.
Brother,
there's certain position. There's certain position you cannot wait for a player to come good.
It for every player on the pitch, bro.
No.
About Rasmus after 18 months.
The goal scoring is the business end of the pitch, bro.
Mark, there's two positions I cannot wait for a player to come good. That is the striker and the centre back. Those are two positions I cannot wait for a player to come good. Is that how you got it or you don't? Mason Greenwood, does he got it or you don't got it? You love Greenwood.
Bro,
he got it or you don't got it?
Bro, come on.
No, Mark. Don't say generation. Does he got it or does he don't got it?
He got it all way, bro. The man weighs it.
Of course he got it. Are we gonna wait for him to come good? They're only going to say not to start him. They're only not to start him. He was like he got it. You must play him,
bro. Listen, it's the same thing we're talking about. And when they mentioned Oli was a super sub king, and men were glad to have Oli as their starting striker, bro. Understand what I'm saying?
But who was in front of him? Who was in front of wait, Mark, who was in front of him? Who was in front of him? Who was in front of him? Yeah, he's a super sub. Who was in front of him? York and Cole. You're not starting over them. You don't got it. You're not starting over them.
But this is what I'm saying, though, bro. And this is why I'm saying, while I could agree with you all that he's not the best fit, he shouldn't be starting number 9 for United. He shouldn't be in the situation that he is. He should be the backup striker, learning his trade, going out on loans and coming back in. I will not say he's rubbish, bro. He have all the attributes to be a top striker. When I look at some of the top strikers,
but you said Lukaku is rubbish. So how do you not? So if Lukaku is rubbish, knowing what he's already done in the game,
way better strikers on offer, bro. Let me be honest, bro.
I heard that. But knowing what he's done in the game, you can fix your mouth to say that he's rubbish. Somebody who's in the all-time. Who's amongst the all-time top scorer Premier League list? He's rubbish, but my man ain't.
For the strikers who are rated in his generation, he still never made top 3 or top 4 or top 5.
No, well, and I can agree, but you don't have to make top 3 or top 4 to be a decent striker. No, you don't.
Well, true.
But his goal scoring record, his goal scoring record is most definitely above average.
I'm just saying. In terms of when I was rating strikers back then, he was not it for me then, and now we don't really have that quality of footballers.
How old is Lukaku?
To have the same quality of footballers, bro. Because look at what we have to watch right now. A lot of the talents we're watching right now is shadows of the talents we had at the same ages before, years before. Because for one, we don't have a striker that's as good as Danny Welbeck. We come from our academy years ago. We don't have a winger at the level of Mason Greenwood who come from our academy just recently. We don't have it. You know what I mean? We don't have a Pogba in our midfield that come from the academy, bro. And this is why I'm trying to explain to you all that now these average level of players coming out now, they're not as good as the ones we produced a while ago. They need more time because apparently they're pushing them out of the academy too soon. without giving them the right amount of coaching and whatever. They're not getting enough. Whether it is the change from 10 years ago, they need to change back to it. Because now it's basically athletes who could run, but they don't have no footballing knowledge and IQ to read a game and play the game.
Marken, check Nero's comment.
KG just compliment you on making sense for 2025. Big up to KG. Manu is the next Zidane and Seedorf in one. Brother, man smoking crack. Never see Zidane play.
Listen. I went to go look at Lukaku class. It's different breeds in there.
Bruh.
So again, Lukaku was a prospect.
He was a prospect, but back down it had real men, bro. Like remember it had men like this fella from Valencia that went to David Villa and all these kind of strikers and things that
David Villa wasn't that class at that time. Lukaku's 31. Lukaku's 31.
They're not the same class.
They're not the same class.
I wasn't talking about particularly
Villa and Thierry were the same level,
2000s and 2010s. We had so much different types of strikers, bro. So many, bro. Multiple strikers that you could have looked at from all over in different games and say, bro, yo, this guy. Let me not do this now, bro. Why man them be doing these things?
All I know is Man United bought him for big money, Chelsea bought him for big money, Inter bought him for big money. Like he
everywhere he went, they bought him for big money. Lukaku, I think he's the highest with combined transfer. I think he's the highest after probably. I think he's higher than Neymar. Either him or Neymar, one of the two of them. So that's what I would say. Everywhere Lukaku went, he scored goals. And they bought him for high money, bro.
Bro, you know, we still owing for Lukaku, all kind of thing.
I think the only club that he genuinely flopped at was Chelsea, but everywhere else he banged goals.
He did bits.
Banged those, man.
Bro, listen, Lukaku, you know I didn't like Lukaku, you ran the Kenwyne Jones, bro. And, bro, I wouldn't like to tell man. I generationally dislike Kenwyne Jones as a footballer, bro, because, it's like watching a non-striker play striker, bro, and have like a locker like 30, 40 games where he just scoring goals, and it's like, but how? But how, bro? You know what I mean? No tech, but just scoring goals.
Rasmus Højlund don't have any tech. He's never going to have the tech that you want. So if it's a case of he gets to 25 and then he starts to bang goals, but his first touch ain't that good, you're still going to say he's good because he was at Man United from a young age. So my thing is this, if you know that you respect tech and you like good quality, top quality strikers that have everything in their game, then you have to look at this kid and think, hold on, this is a booby trap striker that we signed. Like, this guy is never going to have that type of quality in his game.
There's a beautiful thing about data. Go on. As in, I look at Lukaku class, right? You know the striker at the time? At the same age bracket, by the way. Same age bracket, Harry Kane. What was Harry Kane doing at 19? Morata. Memphis Depay, Callum Wilson, Icardi, Mitrovic. Hala wasn't well known at the time. Walter Walker wasn't well known at the time. Mitrovic wasn't well known at the time. Batshuayi just started playing football. Piatek, remember Piatek from AC Milan?
Yeah, Piatek was a beast.
Alakar touched us sometime. Darren Ings, Belotti, Joshua King. Listen,
Balotelli would be in that age group too, and
no, Joshua King in that age group between age 29 and 32. Between age 29 and 32.
Plenty, bro.
So listen, I'm looking at Rasmus Højlund age group, sir. I'm sorry, you're not that guy. You're not in top 5 in your age group.
No, he's not top 5 in his age group. He's not even in the top 10 in his age group.
Dilap will lap him.
He's not even in the top 10 in his age group.
You can't tell me that.
He's not even in the top 20 in his age group. He's not even in the top 20.
Lapping Højlund, bro. Nah.
No. He will. Let the time come. We will be here.
The lap is going to go to a big club.
I'm not saying no.
I need a big move.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying he won't go to a big club. But currently, I mean, he's a slightly different type of striker. He might, in all fairness, he might run channels better than Højlund. But I think Højlund is quicker and have better shooting ability than Denmark. I just think that
he hasn't got the same level of technique that this guy has. Bruv, when I was watching him against Man United, I see him get the ball in midfield, spin like 3 players, run away from them with pace, and then have a chance on goal.
Didn't want to tackle, bro. I think we was playing against them with Eriksen in midfield,
I've not seen this from Højlund playing. Like he doesn't have that confidence. He doesn't have that confidence to take the ball. It's different in Europe. It's different in Europe. The game's a lot slower. It can pretty much suit all the teams that play a bit more slower, intricate football, right? But when you're playing in the Premier League, yeah, if the lap's doing that in the Premier League, as far as I'm concerned, remember, this guy's still a young guy, bro. Like, I'm not being funny, but this guy, yeah, big teams are starting to look at him, yeah. I even had a conversation with my brother, he's a Liverpool fan. He told me, bro, this Delap guy, I think someone needs to go buy him. He's talking about selling Darwin Núñez to bring this guy in. Yeah. So when we're having this conversation about, like the Lap is just like, nah, bro, the Lap is a baller. Yeah. It's just that he's playing for Ipswich. He's going to have a big move, whether it's to Man United or to Liverpool or to Chelsea. He's going to one of them clubs.
And a glad box say that. We're talking about Ipswich and Man United.
This is why it's beautiful to get some more data, right?
Is not expected to win a single game in the Premier. If they win, they're lucky. The next team is expected to win every game they play. 76,000 fans in one game watching. 15,000 at max.
Mark, Rasmus Højlund, is it better than Sam Omoredion from Porto?
Nope.
No. Benjamin Sesko?
Nope.
That bro.
Evan Ferguson.
I largely would say no.
But this is his age group.
Wait, no, Mark, you're going too far. Is that a yes or no?
Just had I got a list here. Bro. Like he just
Mark, is yes or no? I have a list here. I don't got time.
No. Come on, I don't think he better than
Benjamin Sesko.
No, continue with the list. I'm enjoying it. Continue with the list.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me keep reading. Benjamin Sesko.
How are gaslighting, bro?
Benjamin Sesko.
Bro, of course, Benjamin Sesko older than him, bro. I
no. He's under 21.
I wanted Sesko ahead of Højlund, bro. So let me not do that now, bro.
Mark, you're going too far. Yes or no?
I wanted Sesko ahead of Højlund. What more you need to know?
Evan Ferguson, under 21.
I still...
John Duran, under 21.
Nah, John Duran, I thought he was real shit, bro. He's played against my national team.
Matthias Tell from Bayern Munich. Matthias Tell from Bayern Munich, under 21. Matthias Tell from Bayern Munich is under 21.
Tell
John Duran is rubbish.
If Tell is better.
Wait. I'm almost done. 2 names here. Marcus Leonardo, under 21.
Bro, this is the guy I wanted. That is the striker I wanted.
Mark, you're going too far. You're going too far. Better than Rasmus Højlund or not, under 21. These are under 21 players, by the way.
They're all under 21, bro. Calm down now, bro.
John Duran.
Nah, John Duran. Not John
Wait,
Duran.
last on the list,
bro, Duran is better than Højlund.
Duran
last
has
on the
the last 3 years in the Premier League before.
And again, this
4 years.
All these players start except for Tell.
3 or 4 years, bro. What are we talking about? He spent more time getting developed in the Prem than Højlund been playing professional football. In my opinion, I think he been in the Prem before Højlund was at Atlanta.
So his development is ahead. So why not?
Exactly. Okay, like this is the whole thing where me and Bailey and Great One was on the separate sides of the fence here, right? I saying, while I agree that he's not ready, he shouldn't be the main starter. These things, I would not say that he's rubbish. I would not say that he can't develop into that striker in 2 or 3 seasons. Because since we know we got him knowing we had to develop him, right? So it's not like if he was coming here with the pretense that he's going to bang and score 20, 30 goals for United. That was never the pretense I got when we signed Højlund. We signed him to develop him. So in my mind, I was already saying 2 years, then I go and judge him for every single performance on the pitch. Every single one I will be heavily critical of. For now, I would like to see improvement, good things, more than I see bad things. I was seeing much improvement this season because he had stopped the wrestling like Bali Tech say, but in the last 3-4 games, the wrestling come back. Of course, I'm disappointed. But not because I'm mad at it, bro. I go and be like, he's rubbish. Because, bro, I was exactly that with Amad Diallo for 4.5 years. Because realistically,
at the
only
top
in
of
the
the
last
show,
7 months, he show any reason why he should be at United, bro. Or the
but at the
last
top
9
of the
months.
show, I highlighted, that I don't do player FC. I only do Man United FC.
I do Man United FC too,
and
bro.
winning FC, I highlighted that at the top of the show. I also said I don't care about players' ages. If they give the player the shirt, that means they're that guy. Yeah. And you agreed with me.
Well, I agree that is yours,
Now
but
we're
for
on the
me,
Rasmus Højlund. You're trying to tell me that you're willing to condone a player who's starting week in, week out
no, I
and
didn't say
playing
he should
shit.
be starting week
And
in, week
playing
out.
shit. And you're
Don't put me on
saying
that. Don't
that,
say it like that.
but
I
he's
didn't say he should be
developing. I
starting
ain't
week
gonna
in, week
judge him.
out, bro.
I ain't gonna judge him for like 2-3 years, yeah? That's what you're saying.
This is mad. This
You
man
know,
saying Obi
no,
Martin already better than Højlund, bro. Man, them mad.
Bali. That's like saying like, oh,
This is
Ipswich
mad.
are developing D-Lab. Let D-Lab not
Bro,
come in form.
Ipswich
Bro, he's
have
gonna chop bench.
absolutely no pressure to win any game.
What
No
do you mean no
one cares
pressure?
if they
They're
win.
not trying
Oh,
to. They're not
bro,
trying to stay.
nobody
They're not.
cares.
What
What
do you
we
mean
doing
nobody cares?
here?
I
This is
care. I
Ipswich,
care.
bro. They're probably going
I
to be
care.
relegated next season, bro. No one is stressed. No one is
I'm
saying that
stressed. I
Ipswich
don't need them
should finish
relegated.
top 4. No one is
What mean
saying
top
Delap
four?
should
They're
score
trying to
20
survive Premier
goals next
League.
season, bro. This
They're trying to
season, bro.
survive Premier League. Why did you Everton fire their
Brother,
manager?
why
Why
you
do you
always
Everton fire the
conflate?
manager?
Why do you all bring big club pressure and try to compare it with small clubs with no pressure, bro?
So
They
you're
have
saying
no
he can't
pressure to
handle the
win
pressure.
games.
So
All
you're
right.
saying he can't handle the pressure,
So
but
you
he's
see,
wearing the shirt.
No, I'm not saying that, bro.
That's
What
my
I'm saying
argument.
is,
That's my argument. He's wearing the shirt.
bro, I bet if
It's
Delap
not
was
that
wearing his shirt,
if
he
he
would
if he
probably
was
be having the same
if he
amount of
was a Man
stress.
United player, right? But he wasn't seen as a starter by the manager. So the manager didn't decide to pick him because he's saying, "Do you know what, Rasmus? You need to actually develop. Maybe we could play you in some under-21 games or whatever." I could understand this. But this is not what's going on. What's going on is every time I see the team sheet, Rasmus's name is there. That's what I'm seeing.
Nah,
So
he didn't start so many games this season, though, bro. I think he
yeah,
started. How
but
many games he started this season? 17?
injuries aside, yeah, he is seen more as the guy than Xerxes. So
yeah,
in my opinion, he
Bro, you
has
have
the shirt.
15 games this season.
He has the strap. Yeah, but he was injured prior to that. So he has the shirt. He has the stranglehold on the shirt. So I can only judge him
He played
from the
30
point of
games
view
last
that
season
he's
out of
got the shirt.
65.
he's a starter. You're a starter.
I'm not
And you
saying
don't
no,
improve as a
but
starter.
you see, there's the thing, right? And this is why I don't know. All I'm trying to say is I would like to give the same balance, bro. I will ask him the question box. 1 second. 1 second, bro. I would just like to give him the same balance, whether or not he went out on loan or not, he's here of development that we give into the talents that got it. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like we can't if we're not going to write off X player after 2 seasons, we shouldn't write off this player after 2 seasons. Everyone should get a fair shot, especially when they're under 23. You know what I
No,
mean? I just feel like we should give them
someone's
time.
trying to call me out on Onana, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
Box.
answer this, yeah, because I'm not ducking nothing, yeah. Onana started the season well, and then his form just tapered off, and now he's been playing rubbish, yeah. I can agree that at this point in time, I can't defend what is indefensible. I am not the type of person, yeah, that's going to be sitting here and telling people, oh, yeah, but Onana, blah, 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 when week in, week out, he's not playing good. So, no, I can't defend him. And in my opinion, yeah, if he doesn't improve, then we should be looking to upgrade the goalkeeper, in my opinion. Yeah, because at the end of the day, like I say about every player, he's wearing the shirt. Like, I criticized Ahmad at one point, but when I criticized him, it wasn't because I disliked him, it's because he played well in a couple of games and then he tapered off and then he weren't really effective no more. And then his form peaked up again. And that's the Ahmad that I want to be seeing. I don't want to be seeing
effective when you're on the bench, bro. It's hard.
No, I'm talking about when he was playing. He had games where he did not play well. Not that he played as rubbish as the type of rubbish that I've seen from Anthony.
It's
I'm not
hard to
talking
be
about
motivated
that.
when you play of the month. When you play of the month and you get dropped for Liverpool for no reason.
No, I don't care about all that. You see you, man, yeah? You see you, man, that wear his boxers, yeah? You man care about all these fine little details of why he didn't perform when he was playing. I don't care. All I care about is when he's playing, is he playing well? Is he doing what we're supposed to be doing? Is he warranting the gas that certain men have put underneath him, yeah? That's what I want to see. The Ahmad that's playing now is a bit more consistent than prior. But before, he played good in like a couple of games, then he tapered off for like a couple of games. And then I could see why the manager said, you know what, you're not even going to start. I'm going to bring in this man and give him a chance. So I could understand all these things. Yeah. So what you're seeing and what the manager's seeing, I'm seeing what the manager's seeing. I'm seeing, this kid needs to be dropped. Like he's amongst the people that ain't playing well right now. Yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, it's just like Onana. The guy, I wish we could drop him, but we can't drop him because the guy who's underneath him is rubbish. The guy who underneath him, bruv, we'll lose even more if we change the goalkeeper right now. But we can't. So he's got this season, because I know they're not going to change him in January. So he's got this season to prove that he's a Man United goalkeeper. And if he can't prove that, then they'll be looking to get rid of him next season or the season after. But they'll be looking at him. So, and that's just a real statement. I was even going to come on the show and say, oh, my boys, he's not playing well. I was going to be real about it. Like, there's nothing for me to lie about, but I'm not going to do what Mark's doing and try to tell people that certain men have played for Shamrock Rovers and played for Birmingham and they're better than Jokeres and all this. I ain't gonna start gaslighting man, telling man that Rasmus is better than Rasmus is better than Jokeres.
Like a couple of days ago, bro. Like swear. I said that Shamrock Rovers, and somebody told me Shamrock Rovers is the actual team, and I was like, bro, I was just making a joke because dude was in Scotland, you know what I mean? Like, I really wasn't being that deep, you know?
Bro, teams have played legit friendlies against Shamrock Rovers. That's the only reason why I know they exist.
Bro, like I didn't know, bro. So, you know, don't be mad at
big teams play Shamrock Rovers.
So,
in the Conference League, they are playing the Conference League as well.
Bro, I didn't know there was actual
Chelsea literally beat them 5-0 like 4 weeks ago.
Brother, listen to me. I thought, honestly, bro, I just made a joke because I know Shamrock is in Scotland and the man was there, and bro, bro, to be honest,
even if we give you that one, yeah. What about the Birmingham City? What about that one?
that was and bro, listen, in my head,
that's why I was like,
this brother went on so many loans. I think
it was 2 loans. I
don't know if Birmingham wanted him on loan last season. I don't know if there was last season they wanted him, but something in my mind about Birmingham and Ahmad now, bro. So I was like, Birmingham, Rovers, Rangers, and Sunderland. Yeah, that was because he had 4.5 years, those loans. Yeah, you know what I mean? I was wrong regardless of it, bro, up until he came.
Bro, you're still high off that Amsterdam trip, bro. Because when you allow it, bro. Allow
it, bro. But that's what I say, bro. Like I came out and I said I was wrong about Ahmad because realistically, until the first 5-10 games this season, I was like, Men overhyping Ahmad way too much. He had one good game. We spent 40 million for this guy. He went on many loans. He had one good game last season. He scored one goal, and he's the second coming of Jesus Christ. Cool, no problem. Now, the first couple games of this season, his performances was really, really good, consistent for the first 5-10 games. And then he had a little dip. I was like, bro, come on, man. Even I would like to see you perform to prove me wrong, because I go and say, you know what, I was wrong. So keep it coming. And then his form went back up. At that point in time, I also made a bet with my boy Connor that Anthony would have scored more goals than him. And bro, right after I make that bet, the very next day the man score a goal or a brace or had a goal and assist. And then after that was 2 goals, goal, assist, this. And I was like, yeah, bro, like, man, off for the bet. Anyway, I came, I apologized to him, whatnot. But bro, in my head, he still get 4.5 years time to prove his worth. And technically, 4 years ago, 40 million pounds is like 80 million pounds. So I don't see the big difference, bro.
You're lucky we didn't sack that manager. I would not have signed the extension. Me and my client would not have signed the extension if we didn't sack that manager.
If that is the case, no sell for Turin, bro. I would say sack him. Sell him and sell him too. Because, brother, up until that point, even to this day, he has not finished a full season doing something amazing. Because last season was just 1 goal in a cup semi-final.
He was injured half the time.
Exactly. But men them blame Ten Hag. Men them say Ten Hag didn't want to play him. He was on the bench. But he was 6 months injured in a 9-month season.
Yeah, sometimes he was on the bench. He should have come on, but instead he used Marion Forson over and over. I'm like, bro, what is this? And defending his clients and Anthony. But I'm just glad that
Anthony played less games than Ahmad not Ahmad, but multiple people last season, bro. Remember, Anthony was out for 2 or 3 months suspended, first to begin with.
Listen, I'm gonna ignore that. I denied that like Ten Hag. I denied things.
I denied that. I ignored it.
This is the thing, man. Men blame Anthony for Jadon Sancho not getting game time when Jadon Sancho wants to play left.
I'm not even blaming Anthony. That is Ten Hag just knows.
I'm not even blaming Ten Hag, bro, because you know what? Bro was injured for 6 months. He was then get a red card after that same Liverpool game, which make him miss a game. And on top of that, he was sick for 3 weeks. So in a sense, I can't be mad that he didn't get more game time last season, because I could see that either the manager was protecting him. There was some circumstances where he couldn't get him the game time that he probably would have wanted to give, and circumstances that took him away from getting consistent time. For me, if he hadn't gotten the red card against Liverpool, he would have started the very next game. And that's my word. I believe that completely.
So let's say we sign Quenda, yeah? If we sign Quenda, should Anthony still be at Man United?
Bro, pay him left wing and sell Dalot.
But you saw how he acted when we tried to play on the left the last time.
How will you say Dalot? Why? How will you say Dalot? Why?
Because I feel like if we get Quenda, Quenda could play the right centre-back role as well. He could play the right wing-back. Then, what's the need for Dalot? Because our Mazraoui is not really left-sided. He could play there, but he's not really left-sided.
Mark, you're thinking so far. Quenda is a right wing back. Right wing back. Anthony hasn't played right wing back. Anthony played right wing back 1 time, and that's about it. He hasn't played that since.
He had 2 games back to back that we won because he came
No. The other game he was in the 10 role. The other game was in the 10 role.
No, Man City played in the right wing back role, bro. And against Pilsen. It's the other game after he came on in the 10 role.
Oh, okay. But either way, yes, you're correct. You're correct, but Anthony must go.
Yeah, well, cool. Like, bro, I waited, bro. Like, I tell men, if they had to sell Anthony, yeah. If you get a man like Quenda, worst yet again, back Mason Greenwood, sell it, bro. I could sell anything.
You're not getting Mason Greenwood. Leave him alone.
Bro, I don't want to, bro.
Mason Greenwood is going to a big club. He's going to Real Madrid or Barcelona.
Brother,
if
Mason Greenwood ever go to Barcelona, bro,
he's not coming back to the Premier League.
Brother, man, he will never go there. He will never go to Barcelona. That is a disgrace.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
Bro. There's no.
That's what you think.
So you telling me any Manchester United player, former man,
wait,
going to Barcelona
Mark,
after the war that we have with Barca?
Wait, Mark, you're not even listening. Put your headphones in. Mark, do you think we're a big club?
We are the biggest club in the world. Brother, don't know what you're talking about.
This is your issue. This is your issue. Are we big by name or by what we do on the pitch?
Both. We big by name, but we haven't been doing it on the pitch for the last couple.
We're big by name. By name. Everybody knows us. We're the big Manchester United. We're the big boy. But when it's time on the pitch, for that 90 minutes, are we a big club?
In some games, when we won the FA Cup, we are a big club.
Let's ask the Real Madrid fan.
Let's ask the Real Madrid fan. You're never gonna hear me say anything like that. Sorry.
Do you know how difficult it is for us to convince Leao to come to Manchester United?
I would never want Leao at United. Why you want a lazy Marcus Rashford?
What big player do you want? Mark, what big player do you want? It doesn't matter. Just say
Rafael
name.
Leao is not the big player. I would take Kivra
instead
of Leao.
What big player do you want?
What player?
Superstar.
Big players superstar. I want Musiala to come to United and play in the 10.
Okay. I like that. Musiala. Can you convince him to come to this United right now? How we are?
You see, here's your problem. You live in America too long. I'm not living in
America too long. You think Musiala
will forget? You get used to franchise football,
I don't understand.
So you don't understand what it means to have heritage. Franchise football has no heritage, bro. Right?
What heritage?
No. Heritage. Listen, bro. Stop. I'm sure everybody above besides you would agree with me with one thing. Football heritage is a serious thing across footballers unanimously, bro. Heritage. This is why Real Madrid so big. Heritage. Bayern Munich. Heritage, bro. Juventus, AC Milan, Inter Milan. Heritage. Heritage, king.
Bro, no, Mark, you're going too far with this whole heritage talk. Not your first half heritage. What are we talking about?
But Man City have no heritage, though. What heritage they have?
Are you sure?
They're building it now. 10 years from now, they will have a heritage. That is what they're building now. Forest built their heritage, bro.
Look at the player they're able to attract. Look at the pool. They bought Erling Haaland.
Brother, listen to me. Money talks, right? Hear me out. If you give United no debt, hear me, no debt, and 500 million in the coffers, I bet money there's no player in the world will sign for any other club but Madrid if United wanted.
You know, there are certain points where United are linked to certain superstar. The last superstar we had was Paul Pogba. Yeah. Ibrahimovic after that. Lukaku. Those are the last superstar we had.
Edison Cavani.
Can we say
Ronaldo?
Ronaldo
was at the end of his career. Come on, we're not doing that.
When last you see a striker bag 4 or 5 hat tricks in a season, king?
Ronaldo was at the end of his career. I'm talking about superstar.
So have you ever seen Osimhen bag multiple hat tricks in a season?
No, I haven't seen.
Have you ever seen Gyökeres bag multiple hat tricks in a season?
No, I haven't. Wait, actually, he did it this year. Yeah, actually.
Okay. I just in my mind when I say it, I remember he did it twice already this season.
But I understand.
But hear me.
What you mean? But
this is something is get every season from Ronaldo, bro. Every season
you're going
for
too
20,
far.
Brother.
There's a reason why I asked you what superstar you want United. You keep saying heritage. Listen, if you tell Musiala to come to United, you think other options are not available? Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona. You're not winning that war, sir. We are not winning that.
Barcelona gain who over Man United?
Respectfully, I don't really. You see the whole players don't want to come to Man United. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, from what I've seen, because this is an argument that I've had constantly with my brother about players not wanting to come to Man United. He's been saying this for the last 5-6 years, yeah, or maybe even longer, yeah, that players don't want to come to Man United, and at the time it gets proven wrong, yeah, by the signing of Pogba, the signing of Ibrahimovic,
Ronaldo.
like the hijack of
Lenny
Yoro. Like, Man United can still attract players even though we're shit. So for whatever reason, players will still come to us. The issue, the main issues now is that we're not attractive because we've got Rasmus up front. Like, why are you gonna come and why are you gonna tell Musiala to play with Rasmus? Like, it's not adding up, bro. It's not adding up.
I mean, if Musiala say I ain't gonna play with Rasmus, bro, I'm selling Rasmus too, bro. Musiala
And Mark, that's the thing. We cannot attract superstars right now. Right now, we have to attract those performing players. We gotta attract performing players and get them in. Then when we get a performing player, then you go get your superstars. You get your Musiala. Like you know, like until right now, like that's what I mean superstar, like in like those players, like they are top 3 in the world. Top 3 in the world. Like those are the type of players I want to get in Manchester United. We don't have that. So until we get like performing players, then we could get like, okay, top 3 goalkeepers in the world. We got one of those. Or top 3 left back in the world. Oh, we got one of those. That's what I meant.
Another thing with Rasmus
to get back to there,
there's
bro.
no
And I don't
incentive.
think much teams have that, to be fair. Like, I don't think besides the best DM, we could say that Man City have the top 3 defenders in their defense. I don't think Gvardiol starting in the top defense in the world. I don't think Aki either.
Yeah, that's true. Honest. But they have the top 3 DM.
They have a top 3 DM. They have a top 3 goalkeeper.
You could say top 3 goal. You could say
top 3
goalkeeper. You could say top 3 striker.
For what he's done.
So like it's there
probably.
So like it's there. Like as I mentioned, we don't have that. The only one you could argue for is where people argue for is Bruno Fernandes, and I was like, okay, I'll give you that, and that's about it.
Black Timber, you see that fraud statement they're putting there, bro? When you know your team.
What is true, man? Like,
brother, I know Liverpool bid 40 million for Lenny Euro, and I know you wanted Lenny Euro, bro. Whether or not you bid or not,
I wanted to pay 20 million or
whether or not you wanted to pay. Hear what I'm saying? You wanted him back.
20 million. I wanted to pay 20 million euros.
Whether or not you wanted to listen, hear me.
It come for
whether
free.
or not you wanted to pay 20.
Yeah,
the club, we all know that the club never wanted 20 from you. They wanted more. Hear me?
Yes. And
so let me be honest. The club was not offering him to you at 20, and then United come and say, here, look, 50. The club never wanted 20 to begin with. So you was never getting him for
not
20.
50, bro. You guys played triple. It was triple, bro.
Brother, the only reason we pay 50 is because Liverpool offer 41. Go back and check. Liverpool made an offer 41 million for the dude. This is why United pay 50. So 50. For me, it's cool. It's cool that we paid 50. I have no problem.
You see what's funny about that situation, is I was, because there's some Real Madrid accounts that I follow, These guys got stupid followers, They know the Real Madrid news. They know the Real Madrid news, And these guys, I was following everything they were saying about Lenny Euro, everything. These men were convinced that that Man United have no chance of signing him because Real Madrid have got this wrapped up. And when he signed for Manchester United, the guy started acting as though Real Madrid don't want him no more. And it's just like, bro, you got hijacked. Real Madrid,
remember the same brothers I tell you about? He just watched them too. I just be in these streamers, be talking Spanish whole time. In the spaceship.
Man United, done to Real Madrid what Real Madrid do to most teams all the time, literally. So that's not even a biggie. My main thing is back to the Rasmus thing, You see, back in the day when we used to play football, and there was always that kid that weren't that good, but he was on your team, You notice how people don't really want to give him the ball because he's not that good, or he's gonna lose the ball, or whatever it is. He's gonna do some real bullshit with the ball, That is Rasmus, If we get a proper striker,
I don't want to pass him because he gonna lose the ball.
Yeah, because he's shit, bro. If we get a proper striker, yeah, you can Rasmus. I see Rasmus heating up Hoyland, yeah. I mean, I see Rasmus heating up Ahmad, saying, "Oh, why didn't you pass me the ball? Why should he pass him the ball? Why? You're shit, bruv. Yeah, you don't know
I don't
what you're doing.
disagree that Ahmad think he is shit. I mean, I don't disagree because I know
The
what it is to
team,
think of
the whole
someone as
team,
like
the
that,
whole
you know.
team thinks he's shit. The whole
Plenty
team.
people probably think he's shit, but to be
The whole
realistic, bro, I feel
your
like
team.
I
This is
don't
the
think
thing, yeah.
everybody on the team thinks he's shit,
Can
bro.
you've
They
played
do,
football
they
before?
do, Mark.
No,
They
wait,
do, Mark.
hold on. You played football before. Can if there's a player that people are purposely not passing the ball to, what do they think about that guy?
He's
Because all the
shit.
best players
He's
in the
shit. He's
team
shit.
always
He's shit.
receive the ball
Bro,
when you play football.
I have to be admitting honest. As a man did the same thing myself. Like, you know what I mean? We never used to want to pass to Kenwin when he used to play in defense because we thought he was shit. Then he ended up in the Premier League. We want to know how. So it's like, I mean, it's a chalk and cheese, bro. It just work on different ways. And I just feel like, realistically, bro, is like at some point when you're playing with a team, it is, and you want to win something. You know, you had to pass to that guy you don't want to pass to in occasions because you never know. That same guy might come up with the winner, especially if he's your striker. So I'm
Like the
never
1-1
going to
against
justify
Liverpool.
why Ahmad don't pass him just because he feel he might lose the ball. I will always put Ahmad at fault for that, or any player for that matter, being honest. Because realistically, while you could say that, when the manager pick the starting 11, bro, everybody that walk out on the pitch is a teammate. You understand?
What if the manager told Ahmad not to pass to
brother, let me tell you
dead
something.
guy?
What
if the manager told him?
What's that?
What if the manager told Ahmad? Like, hey,
the manager will never tell Ahmad that, bro. That is the one thing you could never imagine, bro. You could
what if he
never
told Big
imagine
Man
a
T,
manager
when you get the
telling
chance to
Ahmad or a
shoot,
player not to
shoot.
pass to another player, especially when that player playing number 9. That is mad.
Yeah, but the teammates, yeah.
No, but
the
of course, I
teammates,
agree
yeah,
with that
they will
part.
say
Teammates might
between
make a
themselves.
decision because they don't like to pass to a player. And that is normal. That's normal in any football team, bro, across the world.
Mark,
some players
Benzema told the team not to play, not to pass the ball to Vinicius Junior. That Vinicius Junior was playing against the team.
Exactly.
So it can happen.
And bro, I'm not even going to dispute it. But what I would say is that the player who initiated that against another player on the pitch, the negative towards your team actually being successful, bro. Because realistically, that could be keeping back the development of this player. That could be keeping United from scoring goals because it had moments when Rasmus was open, right? Open in the center of the box, bro. Nobody marking him. And they just slotting the ball, he in at goal. And he never received it multiple times.
Maybe
right?
the reason for that is because
the reason for that is because of just what Bali was saying, bro. He think Rasmus will lose the ball.
Check this out.
And he not good, so he's not passing to him.
Check this out. They gave him a 1-on-1 against Liverpool at Anfield, first half, take the lead. We are going into halftime 1-0, and he missed the same exact chance.
He is the striker. You always make excuses that you all don't make for other players, bro. He is the striker, right? Whatever they do, they have to create for him. It's not their choice. That is their job, bro.
Let me give you an example.
That you think it's okay for them not to give him another chance,
let me give you an example.
Is why we will never go nowhere, bro.
Markin, when KG was playing reckless delegates and he was the right wing and he was so dead, the tactics for the second half literally were like, don't pass to the right winger.
Well,
so it can't happen.
But that is the right winger. He is not the striker.
No.
And let me be honest. It's not a good example to use KG because he dead.
That's what I mean. He was
but
dead.
Understand what I'm saying. No, you're not hearing me. Hear me out on this, right? I want to hear him out carefully, right, bro? Like, listen.
They're both dead.
Let me just put it like this, right? Let's use Ahmad as an example. Ahmad now come back into United from his debut in Sunderland, right? Let's just say he playing with a bunch of guys. He have all this talent in the world, right? But they're not giving him the ball so he can display the talent. And everybody developed this negative opinion of Ahmad because he don't do nothing on the pitch because he just never get the ball.
That's what happened. When Bailey said Ahmad's form dropped, that's what happened.
That is not what happened, bro.
That's what happened. Like we're playing the game and the ball was going to Garnacho.
The
when
ball
Ahmad
was
is
going
free.
to him and he was losing it, bro. Or he was
No,
passing it back. Just like what
Ahmad
Anthony
doesn't
used
lose
to
the
do.
ball.
Go forward and pass the
Ahmad
ball
does
back
not
is
lose
what
the
he
ball.
was doing.
No, he was
right?
not.
That is what Bailey was talking
He was
about.
not. He was not. I was watching the game.
Bro,
The
stop
ball was going
making
to
the
Garnacho.
excuses, bro. Because that's an
Come on.
excuse. The reality is, bro, is what I'm saying is that on a football pitch, while some players might not be the best, the most talented, and of course we would like be realistic, bro. Like it's happened. I know what it is. I have never been the person to get picked lower than 6th. You know when you're picking teams and they stand up, everybody stand up in a line and the two captains picking teams. I always get picked first in the first 3. So I don't have to worry. I know I go and be called probably the first or the third caller. I go and get called up. No problem. Hoyland might be getting called second to last. That is okay.
No, last.
But if he's on your team and in a position to score, not because he missed once, you never go and give him that chance again. I think that's unfair. And I think that is taken away from
he
the
shouldn't
team's
be playing?
success.
You see, but now that you've said that, do you see the issue that I have with the dude now? Yeah,
I do.
He is literally the last pick, and now he's starting for Man United. Like he's got the shirt.
Our striker needs to be the first pick. Ibrahimovic, Cavani, Ronaldo.
I have nobody in the world that strike me like that at his age. But maybe not at his age.
Or
Mamouche. But don't tell me Osimhen, because this brother can't score a goal to save AFCON for Nigeria.
Here we go, man. Marking with this Osimhen agenda.
Don't come and tell me no Osimhen. He's out of this conversation.
Uncle
He's in a decline.
I'm not gonna argue with you about Osimhen. We all know.
Turkey, bro,
everybody knows.
Is lower rated than the French league. I just want you to know. So if they say that Al Nassr league is better than the French league, then it's definitely better than the Turkish league.
Cool story, bro. But we all know who Osimhen is, and we are enjoying him, and we can't wait for him to come to United.
Enjoying him.
Marken, you'll buy that mask. Marken, you'll buy the mask, fam. You'll rebrand your channel and you'll put on that mask.
If there's one player I don't want to see in a United kit, it's that guy. I'm being so real. I never want to see that guy in a United kit. I
don't mind signing. If we miss out on Gyökeres and they say we can sign, let's say Omar Mamouche, Osimhen,
Victor, I would take Victor
or Boniface. I will take any of them 3. I don't mind at all. Because
that's who it is. Boniface is
I
like one of the Joker profiles.
Sesko in front of Osimhen, bro. Swear.
Marken, you know these are charges when Osimhen
you could say what you want.
Charges. I'm saving this
You could say what you
these
want,
are charges.
King.
Gotcha.
The will is
Everybody
definitely
on KG channel don't know. I am totally against Victor Osimhen, bro. You could never tell me after I sit down for a whole summer covering
I need that signing. There we go. Just for
that
that,
guy's a proper striker.
I need this. This is the signing I wanted. All I wanted was this guy. Cheap, 40, 50 million pounds. Easy deal to do.
If you buy him, where do you want to play him?
And I put him in the left hand or play my striker, bro.
So again, you want to put him at the left hand just to compliment Rasmus Højlund?
No, brother.
Then where will Bruno
put him in striker or put him in the left hand. Either one of the options would have been available. He would have been first choice. I was buying him to start him.
Don't waste his time there. Don't put him on striker. Don't waste his time there.
I'm not gonna lie, it has to be Gyökeres for me. If we're gonna go sign somebody,
it's Gyökeres and Osimhen. And listen, at the summer I'm expecting Gyökeres. You wouldn't buy a striker. You wouldn't buy a strike. You do not get Osimhen this January. I'm expecting Gyökeres in the summer.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
This is why I expect from Eno for crashing on them, because the season don't start until February 1st.
For me personally,
Nakomo, facts. Men, them will spend 200 million on all kind of high name, big names, and when they flop, cry about the players that they miss for cheaper, bro. Like, brother.
But the thing is, I'm not being funny, but this is the reason why we're at where we're at. Yeah, we wanted to do something on the cheap. we wanted to get someone who has more experience than Rasmus. We went and got Xerxes. Okay, cool. Xerxes not ready to bang 30, 40 goals. We need a 30, 40 goal season striker. Yeah, facts. In fact, yeah, Amarin's centre forward position relies on it. The manager is not going to survive in the job unless he has a striker that is scoring like that. Why? Because his system relies on playing to the centre forward. The centre forward is one of the main men in the team. And unfortunately, we don't have a main man up front. We have somebody who is not even fit to wear the shirt. He's not fit. He's not even fit to be a backup dancer. I'm just gonna be real. Like all this, let him develop. Nah, bruv. If you want to develop somewhere else, bruv. Develop at Sunderland, bruv. Because at the end of the day, yeah, as far as I'm concerned,
send him on loan like we did Ahmad for 2 years.
Just send him where, bruv? He's shit, bruv. Who's gonna want this kid? Who's gonna want this kid, bruv?
Like I just the same way I say it about Ahmad when we send him on loan. Send him where he shit.
Stop comparing Ahmad to that waste man, bro.
Bro, listen, you're acting like if 3.5 years ago, we saw anything like this. No, we did not, bro. It's
why do you keep on looking at these areas?
Benched him and kicked him out of the team. This is why we never saw this. So I was in the same situation you are now with Hoyland, where with Amad Diallo 3.5 years ago. I was like, who is this brother? A lucky header, nothing else. Can't even stay in the team. Can't even get picked into the team by one of the managers we had. What we pay 40 million for? Nothing.
That is not the conversation I was having when we signed him. That was not the conversation.
You wasn't coming to start when we bought him. We went straight into the youth setup.
Yeah, bro, yeah, that was not the conversation.
And you know why they bought him? They bought him because we couldn't get what's the guy named Sancho. We couldn't get Sanchez. Why they bought Ahmad? And they said, "Oh, apologies."
Yeah. He was our apology. Where we bought him for? We wasted 40 million. That's what I thought. I just being honest and telling man what I thought for the last 2-3 years.
You thought wrong.
Being real.
I know what you are right.
Anything like that. Like I always know he was going to turn good.
You're right. He had turned good, but where does he play?
Who's that?
Ahmad. Where does Ahmad play? Is Ahmad a striker?
No.
You cannot wait for a striker to turn good. You got it or you don't, Mark. You got it or you don't.
This is the weird part. I don't disagree with you because I am one of those fellas that like if I don't see it, bro, in the first certain amount of times, yeah. But
Mark for me, third position.
I'm just trying to keep a balance because players develop differently. I get to realize over the years, some players is developed different. Some players might be shit now, and 2 years from now, they might be the top talent you're hoping to sign.
But we can't wait, though.
We can't wait for that,
This is what, Mark, you're right.
This is the thing.
You're waiting for a striker to come good. That is
I'm
bad.
just saying that this is my particular feeling on the situation. Now, I'm not saying United should wait for him to turn good, but for me, I just work in a certain way. If you tell me we building for the next 4 years, and this guy coming in to develop, I'm not stressed about not having a guy who's right in this one moment. If 2 years into this guy, he not developed to be that guy, then I would be like, hey, we need to go and get a guy for the now because this guy's still not ready. Right?
Mark,
but that's just me.
Mark, you're like one of those Liverpool fans that's waiting for Darwin Núñez to come good.
Nah,
you know, most of them gave up on Darwin Núñez. You're the type of person I would say you're gonna wait for Hoyland to come good.
No.
All right.
You see, the thing is, right? You see, the funny thing is this, right? I just given you a parallel to Ahmad with Hoyland from my perspective, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the level of striker I see for Man United, Hoyland is not that. Well, at least not yet, right? The level of winger,
Ahmad was 18.
Wait a minute.
4 years ago, it was 18.
The level of winger or number 10
4 years ago, Ahmad was 18, bruv.
Bro, at 18, we had Mason Greenwood doing more than what he's doing right now at 22.
Yeah,
so at 18, that is the bar I set for United. When I see Mason Greenwood, bro, That was the bias. Nobody can be worse
wait a
than him
minute.
playing on the wing on the 10.
Rasmus
Nobody.
Hoyle is not better than Joe Hugo. Like,
Yeah, he is though.
He's not.
No, he isn't.
he's not better than Joe Hugo.
So why Joe Hugo don't have the goals he
Rasmus
have, bro?
It's
I mean,
PR,
is
bro.
our
It's
worst
PR,
striker.
fam. It's
PR.
Rasmus has been our worst striker for the past 10
My
years.
Goldbridge PR, bro.
My goal, bitch, PR, bro. Brother. Anyway,
Now that I think about it,
Let's say
Rasmus has
19.
been our worst striker for the past 10 years. Let me go Google
How
this.
could you say that, bro? Anyway,
Nah, he's definitely been up there. He is worse than Alan Smith, in my opinion.
bro. Alan Smith, when he come to United, he did come kind of in a good way. You know, the first couple games he was banging in goals.
Yeah, but when we talk about bad strikers for the club, yeah, he's up there. Like and I don't think Alan Smith wasn't a good striker at Man United, but Alan Smith is a better striker than Rasmus.
But Alan Smith was neither good nor bad, to be fair, bro, because he had
He's
a
better
lot
than
of
Rasmus.
ability. He had pace. He had a dread bullet. Could head the ball. Yeah, but I mean, it was interesting. Alan Smith was interesting.
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, he is the worst one for the past 10 years.
But I mean, we compare him against strikers who all did stuff, and who had the finished article at least, or closer to the finished article at least, to be honest.
Well, he's a waste of time. Nah, get him out of here.
But essentially, what we're trying to say is that Man United don't typically have rubbish strikers up front. This guy is shit.
We don't develop.
Marken knows it too. That's why he's laughing. He knows it too.
Marshall came into the league.
I just laughing
Marshall came
because
to Manchester United. Well, how old was Marshall when he came in? With a Ballon d'Or clause?
18 or 19.
Did he got it or he don't got it when he came in? He got it or he don't got it?
Marshall had it, bro.
You see, the funny thing, right? You see the way you all talk about Martial, and Martial had it? Bro, I cannot believe that you all say that about Martial and then say the same thing about Ahmad, because when he come, he didn't have nothing.
Then where was he? Where was he?
He had nothing. He was shit at Rangers. His good loan was the season before he come into the United team at Sunderland. That was the only time he showed any kind of promise.
Again, I've told you, for this position, I could wait. For the striker position and center back, I cannot wait. I will not wait for this position. You got it, you don't got it. Striker and center back, you got it, you don't got it. It's as simple as that. You cannot wait for a striker to come good. Wait for a striker to come good, you're not scoring goals. Waiting for a center back to come good, you're leaking goals.
Striker
even in the midfield, you can't wait.
Leading the line as the starting line. I don't think that. I think he should be coming on bit part while he earn his way into the team. The biggest problem is with the service that we do to him is that we spend 76 million on him and we didn't bring in a senior striker in this past window here to take over from him.
I'm not trying to blame the unemployed for that, but that's what it is.
Guys, it is what it is. I'm sorry. Guys are, heated. But I do have to go. It's pretty late. It's 1 a.m. here.
This was like
I have to get up in the morning. We'll be back tomorrow. More discussions. We'll have another call-in show tomorrow night if you guys are available tomorrow evening, same time.
Good show, man. Good show.
Good show.
I like these kind of debates because, to be fair, bro, I don't hate none of these players. I don't dislike none of these players specifically. I like all the players at United. Of course, I might like some more, whatever, but realistically, whoever perform, I would push out them, bro. Like, I all about United winning. So whether I like Rasmus or not, or I like Anthony or not, bro, if another player
you hate Ahmad
playing better, brother, regardless of what, I don't hate Ahmad. I just don't see the hype. I have seen Mason Greenwood, so I'm not going to hype a player who's not even half the player he is. So that's just how I look at it.
But you're hyping Rasmus. Crazy.
I'm not even hyping Rasmus, bro. I don't even hype Rasmus, bro. I just not trashing him, to be honest.
It's okay to trash him. He's trash, bro.
Nah, bro. Because I wouldn't let a man trash Ahmad neither, bro. And as much as I don't think he's as good as Greenwood, who's the same age, I wouldn't trash him. I do never trash the man. I just say, bro, give him time. He still had to develop. Just as much as we say about Hoyland and about Garnacho, these brothers younger, they have more years. They're at the age where they could be total shit one day and amazing the next day. It has happened sometimes. As much as we don't like that, it does. Trinidad and Tobago, bro. Big up to Raymond in the building. I live in Germany now, but Trinidad.
Yeah.
All right,
for sure, guys.
You gotta go. Have to go. Big up to everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Big up to Mabelina Malane. Big up to Football Fan Zone. Big up to you, Nero, David Moyes, Bernie Dre, Bernie. If I have time, come tomorrow, bro. Call in tomorrow. Big up to David Moyes. Big up to Natando Nakomo. Big up to Kepalands as well. Big up to Mr. B. Joe. Big up to you, Jones, as well. Big up to Rewari in the building. Big up to Thomas as well. Guys, big up to all of you. Smash a like. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, for the midday call-in show as well. And definitely for the late night Mandem talk, which we will have again tomorrow. And thank you to everyone on the panel. Big up to Omo for coming in. Big up to Temba Banks, the Underground United fan. Big up to the great one. And big up to
Big up, big up, big up.
Baby.